was like, wait, this should work.
Hello. Yup. Here you are. Oh my god, we can play Pokemon Unite. We can do all types of stuff, bro.
It's an anomaly. You're a grifter. It's an anomaly. You think you're always right. I would not be right sometimes.
The thing we're talking about? Alright, let's play some Sora, people. Oh my gosh. Look, it just jumped. Why did it jump so high? Does it do that? Yes, it does that. Oh, yeah. This is working out perfectly. Oh, I can never play, bro. I can never play because I have shitty controllers. Cause I don't take care of them. I have a controller on the ground right now. No, I don't. It's on the table. I can never play the game. Make gots. Amazing. I countered! Oh, that's dumb. Sonic is so fun, bro. So fun. Oh my god. So good, dude. He's so good. Bitch. My god. Jesus Christ, man. It's just F smashing. I didn't even jump. I didn't do that. What the fuck, dude? He just up smashed. Why would he even go up there? Ah! Oh my god. Can't stand this. I up smash. She's such a fucking faggot, bro. Why do I play this shit? I'm done playing with this guy, so. I am done playing with that guy. Good tweet, anomaly. Whoa. Cause only white people can be racist. You fucking idiot. Fucking morons, bro. One of those days. Of course he rolled, bro. Oh my god. Of course he was just able to hit B. I missed. Could you stop? So gay. Why do I play this, man? I'm gonna play Dicey Dungeons. Look, I'm nowhere close to him. Come on! So fucking stupid. So fucking stupid. That's all you're gonna do? I'm so fucking. Come on! Of course it just hits me. Of course. What? Roll. Roll again. Why? Oh my god. Why can't I play the game? Why? What the fuck? Why? That's my combo. I'm done. Oh. You're so fucking... I don't even know why I'm playing this. I really don't. Look, he's just charging his smash attack for no reason. Oh my gosh. What? You're joking. I can't do anything. You're joking. Dumb bitch. You're fucking joking. Where am I going? Why? Oh my god. Dude, sword is just not fun to play. Sword is just not fun to play. That's why I put this game down. Oh. 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 Why? Tell me why ain't I never a heartache? Tell me why. Oh. He's side B. He's gonna do that the whole time. Look, he's just side being. Fucking loser. Look, nowhere close to him. Dumbass. 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 Nowhere close to him, by the way. I didn't do that! Moron. Moron. It's lagging. Moron. Fucking dumbass. Retard. Can't stand this dude, bro. I have to change my attitude. This game is just so frustrating. So frustrating. Might as well play Pokemon Unite. You're joking, right? Why? Can I play? You're joking. Fucking joking. So fucking stupid, man. Literally just ran up and shoot it. Fucking hate clout, bro. That's what you get. Hell no. Bitch. Oh my gosh. That was my favorite day. Bitch. How the fuck would I play him again? All people do in this game is mash. It's... Of course, there's just conveniently, you know, convenient. Inconvenient. shit is so fucking gay. So fucking gay. I heard that what the fuck? Oh, the thing you were just using, yeah, it's gone. Oh, what the fuck? I don't know what to do. Say, it's not like you had it and when. I'm sure it was over there. Chickadee, chickadee, chickadee. Look, man, I just want to have fun. I just want to have fun. Fuck this game. We're gonna grind Pokemon Unite after this. Pew, pew, pew. It seems like YouTube's streaming way better than Twitch anyway. Okay. Okay, man, I get it. You're so good. Fire, fire. Yeah, you're done? Are you done? I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. Moron. I'll wait for you. Sure. You do that. I'll do this. You do that, I'll do this. You do that, I'll do this. Moron. Oh, you got me. Dude, you're so good. I get it. Jesus Christ. Yo, you're joking. What sense does that even make? Oh my god. I can't do anything. Fuck me, bro. Bro. I should have waited. I'm shielding and he's literally doing nothing. I didn't do any of that, dude. Stupid ass controller. How did I jump? Oh. Side B, man. That makes people want to play with you. Yeah, let's rematch. I really want to play that again. Fucking morons, bro. Fucking sucks. And now my leave home. Just won't move. Bitch. Move.
And you staring down the barrel of a 45. What do you got next? What's next is New Year's Eve. What's next is the holiday for grown folks. See, this is the holiday you're supposed to take the kids to your grandparents, to your in-laws, and you and the missus go to Dallas or Houston, and y'all you stay at the St. You go to Atlanta, you stay at the St. Regis and go to Chops for dinner, and then you go to an event. Yeah, see, you're supposed to put on your velvet dinner jacket. You're supposed to put on a sequin.
What?
Yeah, you're supposed to go out and do the damn thing. You're supposed to check in that night, go party, wake up. You know, maybe you go to a bed and breakfast. Whatever, you're supposed to be doing something with your significant other. Because what's that old myth? Whoever you're kissing on New Year's Eve is who gonna bring into the New Year. Well, maybe y'all done kissed yourself. Maybe y'all ain't kissed nobody. You know what's really pathetic? To see a bunch of single women out on New Year's Eve. Goddamn shame. Yep. Sad. Especially when they're attractive. Things have changed, ladies. Because now people are starting to say, why the hell are they single? This is AKS. This is 2021. I mean, 2020, we could understand it before Kevin Samuels, before Average at Best, but now it's after Average at Best, after Kevin Samuels. Why are you still single? Oh, You haven't done the work. Oh, you haven't got any therapy. Okay. Obviously ain't got in the gym. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you know me and want fit, feminine, fully cooperative, submissive.
Joking, dude.
Right, okay, all right. Uh-huh. Let's talk about it, ladies. Are you gonna be home alone for the holidays? And let's not even talk about caroling and all the other kind of stuff. See, like I said, everything that I just described, so many women just sitting there seething. They know they got nobody to spend the holidays with. It's just like, ugh, I hate him. I wish it would go straight all the way through. I wish it was January 2nd already. They don't want the bowl season, gentlemen. They don't want the college playoffs.
That's what you fucking get for mashing, you fucking bitch.
They don't want January 2nd. I'm sorry, scratch. Mistake. The year ends for McAllister women October 30th, and we start on February 15th. So we need to redo the calculation. So the entire month of November, December, January, and half of February. That's 3.5 months.
For simple math, we're going to call it 75 days. 75 days. I need you to add how old you are. I need you to convert your age and age adjust your age additional 75 days. So for every year you've been alive, add another 75 days. That's how old you are. Yep. Cause what do modern women do?
Dude, what the fuck?
From Halloween through Valentine's? No. Oh, I'm making friends today. I'm making friends today, fellas. They're like, I hate him. It's his delivery. You mean how he actually articulates the truth and reality? That you're not happy? And if you looked at the study I put up on my Instagram, 2.5 million black men are... Let's go ahead and post it up there. But for those who think the reason I'm single is because ain't no men out here. Right. Go over my Instagram. Where I went
you don't
and
choose
this.
those, man.
2.5 million black men are in the upper class. 2.5 million black men are in the upper class. So yeah, y'all go ahead and miss me with all that. Well, the reason I ain't no men now, you talk about a gift with a comma in it. Where they at? Where they at? Around the women with collarbones. That's where they at. They're around the women with collarbones. You'll meet them in the Group X class. You'll meet them in spin class. That's where they are. They're around water.
Water.
Accountability and water, like kryptonite. Oh my God. Holy crap, I said that. Accountability is like kryptonite, so is water. I can't sweat my hair out, kryptonite. I can't do that. Why not? It's gonna mess up my wig, my hair, kryptonite. Accountability, gentlemen. It's like kryptonite. And it's always your fault. You didn't know that?
It's always your fault.
You didn't know that?
Isn't that crazy?
It's always
your fault.
But see, this year, we had an opportunity to do something we hadn't had an opportunity to do before. This year, men had a secret weapon.
Roll, bitch. Can I play?
Men had a secret weapon.
Bitch.
They were able to talk about what they actually want. See, 2.5 million black men are in the upper class. And I want to add something to this. And those black men tend to be lumped into 10 states.
Bitch.
Into 10 states. So I don't want to hear this crap about you can't find them and where all the good men at. Yeah. They're where they need to be. Where you at? The Zoom line is open, ladies. I want to hear from you, honestly. Okay. All joking aside, monologue over. I want to hear how different Christmas was this year. Because I've heard from many people that Christmas time this year was unlike anything they'd ever experienced before. I actually have videos that I can't play of people sending me videos of what was going on at their family. And I'm like, wow. There was actually arguments over the holidays. That's crazy. I'm like, you mean your mother and your people got into arguments? Over what? Yeah, over. I had guys talking about their mother said, don't be bringing none of that Kevin Samuels stuff into my house. Y'all want to talk about this? Leave. Now think about that.
That's ridiculous, bro.
I want you to think about it. You got people saying, giving you rules of what you can talk about.
I'm saying, like they're Nazis, bro. That's not free speech.
Ain't that a bust?
Well, you're not a real American.
Why? Why is it so wrong that you as a man actually have an opinion? Okay, go ahead and unmute yourself.
You're a bitch.
Unmute yourself, Nicole.
You're joking, bro. Come on. He's right there.
That's sad. Okay, you need to turn off YouTube in the background. Okay, I'm going to mute you, Nicole, until you turn off YouTube in the background. The KS awakening is real. I know it's real. When I'm seeing people walking around, and somebody sent me a picture of that person wearing that shirt. I'm like, okay. And they thought I made it. I'm like, no, that wasn't me. Hello, how are you? I am well. How old are you? You muted yourself. How old are you? I don't know. You said how old are you? I asked you how old you were. Miss L.
Can you hear me? If you can hear me, then
I can hear you.
Oh, good. Okay, great. So,
How old are you? How old are you? Okay.
I'm 34.
You're a
All
fucking
right, so
cunt.
how was the holiday different this year?
So for me, the holiday isn't different. I only called in to tell you that I agree with what you said, and because of your podcast, I am a better woman.
She just didn't answer the question. She came in. What's wrong with people?
Valuable because I have children.
What is wrong with people, dude? She came in here. It wasn't different for me, but you know, I just wanted to say. That's just why.
So did you go home for the holidays though?
Why?
I live alone, and
Oh, okay.
There's your issue.
Yeah, I live alone.
There's your issue.
Yeah, I live alone, and
She said, "Yeah, I live alone. I live alone. I live alone."
At this point,
So how many kids do you have?
I have 5.
5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you were going to be doing, has this content made you think about doing things differently or changing how you approach things?
Nope.
Absolutely, because in 2015, I wrote a book about all the stuff you're saying, which is the weirdest thing. And I remember you guys, a lot of people don't like the delivery, but I feel like this is what's the problem. We're not accepting your truth, and at the end of the day,
Your
what you're
truth.
saying
It's
is
the truth. Your truth. It's another one of your issues. It's the truth.
If they just listen.
It's the truth. There's no your truth. It's the truth.
And you asked
You
her,
can tell the truth.
know, what do you want? She said, I want a husband.
Joking.
You said, okay, how often do you cook? She said, twice a week. And you asked her, are you gonna cook every day for your husband? And she said, yeah. You said, bullshit.
How?
Well,
How?
do
You only cook
do you
once a
know
week?
why though?
Yes, because you're not in a habit.
Right, you're not in the habit of already doing it, so you're not going to all of a sudden start when you get married.
Exactly, and ever since that podcast, I cook every day.
Okay.
So now, granted, I'm not at this point. I'm not really looking for anything. I've kind of accepted my fate, and I'm like next to no man's land tomorrow.
Right.
And I don't care about having degrees and all that because I'm one of the women in the world that feel like you're supposed to be domesticated. I know the women that go mad at me for this, but I feel like you're supposed to be domesticated.
Why? Why are you mad?
Well, a lot of
That's what they want too. It's your problem.
Okay, but it can be liberated, but who's supposed to cook for the children?
Right. Who's gonna cook?
Exactly, and who's supposed to stay at home and teach the children? Like, there's so many reasons why you should be married.
There's plenty of reasons. There's plenty of
don't
reasons.
have babies because that thing will mess
Right.
you up. It
So,
really will.
They rather have a baby than get married.
You said you have your daughters listening?
I have my 16-year-old listening, yes.
Okay.
She's kind of tuned out of it, but I'm like, you need to listen to him because this is what men are saying behind your back. You know?
Well, here's the funny thing. It's behind the back today. It ain't gonna be behind the back much longer.
No.
You know, starting text. I put up on there a guy wearing a jacket that had sign language on it.
Mm-hmm.
Shame, insults, guilt, and need to be right. And then
That's so true.
accountability is like kryptonite.
That is so true.
And on the front of the shirt, it said something like, you know, I believe in Kevin Samuels or Kevin Samuels, whatever. The cool part is, it's not going to just be quiet anymore. Guys are starting to talk about this.
Yeah, you said bullshit.
Okay, so
Then she
Nicole,
goes back to that. What's wrong with women?
You already not on camera?
You man gonna start telling it to your face, bitch.
Nicole, I'm speaking to you. Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
How old are you?
24.
How did Thanksgiving change? How did the holiday change this year?
How the holidays change this year?
She literally just like, hello, I'm 24. Like, you gonna answer the question?
Things are open again.
Okay, have you been paying attention to my broadcast, or did you just call?
She just called.
No, I've been paying attention. I'm
Okay.
watching with my boyfriend.
Okay, and you're 24?
Mm-hmm.
All right, what made you start watching my broadcast?
My boyfriend got me into it.
All right. So the question on the table.
What have you learned? What have you learned? Y'all trying to teach
I
these
was in
stupid
Canada.
women. They can't.
So, did you have a question? Because I've got a topic going on.
Right, there's an actual topic.
Not in particular, no.
So why'd you
Okay,
call?
well, have a good holiday.
All right, dumbass.
Okay. Hey, ladies, do me a favor. Call in with something to say.
Think.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something a little bit different now. Moderators, I'm going to allow the guys to call in because I want to hear from the fellas, my chat dudes, my chat members. I want to hear from the CIA. The chat going forward is going to be called the Academy. Because the CIA has an academy and the FBI has an academy.
Why?
The chat's going to be called the Academy. So I want to hear from the CIA Academy how the French toast the holiday was when you went home. I know y'all been waiting for it.
I can't do anything. It's
There it
over
is,
for me.
guys.
I can't do
Well,
anything.
make sure we pass the line now. In order to open the academy, we have to be past a certain line. And we need to make sure we're over that line. Oh no, we're not even close to it. Not even close to it. Free, nope.
He said, you ain't
So
gonna
what
treat
we
me
gonna
like
do
no
is-
$2 hoe.
I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass serious. Get them up, guys.
Can't do shit. It's literally just. Well, okay. We got it. There you go. Now. Happy. Fucking stupid ass $2 hoe. Today, dude. Today.
How to pronounce your first name? The holidays different this year. Were you able to have any of these discussions at home?
No, that's not something we really do.
Okay.
Black people don't have
Alright.
real discussions at
So,
all.
hold on.
They
Let
don't
me try to
talk
bring
about
some folks in
reality
who
at
actually-
all.
What
That's
I'm
why
trying
they're
to
all
do-
delusional.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Go ahead and fall back. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is hear guys who actually discuss some of this stuff at home. I'm going to give preference to the men who are on camera. If I can't see you on camera, yeah. So turn on camera so I can at least see who I'm talking to. You ain't got to stay on there. All right, here we go. Yeah, who's this dude? Drew, who is that? You got your hand covering your face. I'm not too keen with that one. Oh, you got like braids and stuff. All right, cool. That's fine with me. Let's do this. Cool. Now, respect the room and let's get into it. Young Drew, what's going on? Unmute yourself. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See the problem with you though, dude, is you were muted. See the problem with you. I want you guys to understand this little dude. I want you to understand this little dude. This is one of these little test tube babies. That's why I didn't even turn it on. See, he's guys. I want you to understand.
That was
dude
sick.
Actually called in here thinking he was gonna actually get on. Dude, ain't nobody heard a motherfucking thing you said. You've been talking to the computer. The audio hasn't gone out. It's going right here. Can't nobody even hear it. Where's your daddy at?
Where's your daddy?
Where's your father? Where's your father?
He said, "Where's your father?"
Yeah. Bring your little, come on little girl, bring her back. You got long pretty braids. Why are you so angry, young man?
He on his ass.
Did I hurt your feelings? Did I make it difficult for you to look at your mama with the same amount of respect you used to?
Yeah.
Did I make you question
Because
why
your
your daddy
mama a
wasn't
piece
there?
of shit, right?
It probably wasn't his fault. I mean, look at what he raised.
Right.
Whatever's going on with you, young man, it ain't my problem. The hurt you're feeling, the anger you're feeling, where you got to lash out to older black men to share your father's age of resemblance, this is a manifestation of what's going on inside of you, young man. That's why the prison is full of young men that look like you.
Yeah, with braids on.
They monetize it for the gain of this country. And you think you did something to embarrass me? I saw you coming from a mile away, just like the prison system. Just like the corporate machine, just like everything else that keeps you little boys so confused. But you think I'm your enemy. I'm not your problem. The only group of young men that walk around, you old da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, but you're at the bottom.
But you're at the bottom.
So I get where you're coming from. You got the courage to call back. You're more than welcome to talk to me. But maybe it's the first time you've ever spoken to a man, because like I said, obviously the issue's there. I don't begrudge you that you didn't have a father growing up, neither did I. But every older black man ain't your problem. Whatever your issue is, talk to
That's
your
such a
mom and
woman
sort it
thing.
out.
That's such a female way to look at it, too. Ah!
Hello, how are you? I am well. First name?
No!
Eli. Now let's go ahead and put
That was
Eli
crazy.
on.
What happened?
So everyone can hear Eli, unlike they did not hear you.
That was
How are you, my friend?
crazy.
Good. How are you?
I'm alright. How was Thanksgiving on the holidays different this year?
That was actually a good fight.
Man, for me personally, it was very different. So it's kind of ironic you brought that up. But I won't even say it was just different for me. It seemed like it was different
for a few people around.
What do you mean?
Like, just the dynamic. Usually it's a big gathering. This is like, besides last year with the COVID, this was like a year that was kind of worse than last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you actually go home, or did you?
I know, and that was, that was one of the things. That, my mother coming to age where she's starting to, get out of that ability.
To cook for everybody and things like that.
So, the last couple of years, it's been like a mutual assistance type thing.
Right.
So, this year, it's like, the new generation is like a little bit, it's more just a little family.
Hold on just a second. I'm bringing somebody else in too.
All right.
So I want to see if you actually got a chance to get home. Joseph, go ahead. I muted you. I see you. Court. Hi. How are you? Hi. Well, how old are you? So how were the holidays different this year?
Well, normally, like, I'm over the road because I'm a truck driver, but I did get back the day after. And I had these conversations with my younger cousins.
Okay.
Like,
What are
I'm a
these
huge
conversations?
family. So all of my cousins that were in their 30s, of course, they don't like to hear anything I'm saying. But the younger ones,
The older men or the ones in their 30s, they're men or women?
yeah, the women, like
Okay.
the women cousins.
Okay.
My age, yeah, it's just I got all of them got triggered pretty much.
So from hearing you said the day after you tried to sit down and talk to your older female cousins, they wouldn't have no parts of it.
Right.
How'd you bring it up?
Well, I recently got divorced.
Okay.
So I'm back in the dating market, and I'm telling them that. Well, basically, I'm asking them a question. I'm like, okay, there's something wrong with me because the females that are being attracted to me, and I'm attracted to, they're in their younger 20s, like 22, 23. And the first thing that happened was, oh, you're insecure.
How are you insecure? He said it's not my fault the 20-year-old's coming towards me.
Right. How did that pop up when it's like I'm talking to females and I just ask them that.
Fuck, bro.
Now I want to be clear so everybody at home can understand. These are women that are related to you.
Yes. These are all mine.
These are women that are supposed to care about you.
Right.
Love you as their cousin. And because you asked your female cousins, hey, what's going on with the kind of women I attract? They insult you on behalf of strangers.
Right.
Okay. So now y'all understand the dynamic.
Right. And
it don't even matter if you related to some of these modern women. The sisterhood code is strong. They stick together beyond family.
Right. Now my older aunts, like my great aunts, they're all in their 70s. They understand. Because they understand my great-grandfather was 20 years older than my great-grandmother.
Right. Well, they also come from a generation to where they saw the world what was. And a lot of these women also, as they're transitioning.
Hello, how you guys? Hello.
Who the fuck is that? What the fuck?
Yeah, how are you?
Hello. I'm a Southern girl. No, we don't always speak that way. We don't.
Who are you talking to?
I have no idea. I'm a Southern girl. We don't always think. Who said all?
What I'm talking to is the fact that he has cousins that have told him certain things, and we don't.
Ma'am. Why we do this? How would you start the conversation with introducing yourself? Hi.
Hi.
How old are you?
I'm Tasha. I'm 42.
Okay. Tasha, do you know the man that was just speaking?
No, I was just listening while y'all were.
Okay, so that man was telling us what happened to him. And your issue with it was what?
Well,
Dumb black lady too.
Okay, I think I got it.
You got YouTube playing on in the background of the TV or something. It just needs to be on your computer.
Okay. Yeah, you can mute me because I don't know how to turn this off. But
Dumbass women.
Turn off the TV.
Stupid ass women.
Or turn off YouTube and just leave on Zoom.
okay.
Jesus. Have mercy.
That woman is not even related to this brother.
Exactly.
But because we have a gynocracy, women in charge.
Uh-huh. And it's
Black
disgusting.
women in general, no matter how old they are, they think that we're their property.
Yup.
They talk to us in general like we belong to them because they're used to being our mothers, our babysitters, and everything else. This is why you can get women who are half my age who talk to me like I'm their equal.
Knowing damn well when you know more about everything than they do. They don't know anything.
Because so many women are going to have to deal with a different kind of man. Because now men are starting to actually stand up and say what they do want and don't. Hello, how are you?
Hi, how are you, Mrs. Samuel?
I am well. How old are you?
Me, I am 32.
So how was this holiday different?
Well, the holiday was different for me because I now have like an intermediate family. My husband, he's from the Dominican Republic. We met over in his
Women just want to talk about themselves, bro. I swear.
We've been together now for more than, I would say, 4 or 5 years now.
Why?
I wasn't able, I've had different situations growing up in New York City.
Did you, okay, what I'm really trying to get to, did you guys in your family discuss any of the stuff we talk about over here?
Fucking moron. Like she think, oh, you just want to hear about my holiday? No. Right.
Is that you're correct. Where I'm currently at right now, in the tri-state area, there's a lot of women walking around now angry. I see them in the supermarkets. I see
They
them
were
by
always
themselves.
angry.
I see them yelling at their kids. I see them dragging their kids. I see
Okay,
them
so what I'm trying to get to, what I'm looking for specifically is people who around the Thanksgiving table talked about the stuff that we talk about over here. I know it happens, but I'm really trying to stay focused because we're right after Thanksgiving. So if that didn't happen, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the men because
I'm shielding.
When I see a lady pop in, I'm trying to understand. But so you didn't sit around the table talking about any of my videos specifically.
No, but people are constantly talking about you and talking about.
I know, but at the dinner table, that's what I'm trying to get a hold of.
You fucking idiot.
Not for Thanksgiving, but yeah, on a regular, people are constantly talking about you.
Okay, appreciate it. Yeah, I know people are talking, but
dumbass.
It's
one
thing to have people talking, but it's another thing when you got family talking. When you got family talking, that's another thing. It's a completely different thing. Completely different thing. We have too many people jump in, out, and we don't have the avatars who are up. So here's what we're gonna do. Oscar, go ahead.
Oh, goody.
I'm well. How old are you? 21. So, did you go home for the holidays?
You're joking.
Where your family from? Did you guys discuss any of my videos or anything like that?
Surprisingly, yes, they did come up. I do have conversations about your type of content with my mother. She doesn't necessarily accept a lot of things that you say, but at the same time,
I'm holding down. You have the fall.
Some of the things that I be saying because she was actually raised by a very conservative father, so my grandfather.
So how did you? Is there a specific video that you brought up?
No. Just your content overall.
Okay. So I guess what I'm trying to find, guys, is people who actually said, "Did you watch this video?" Because everybody talks about the topics, and we have time to do that any day. I want to actually get down to, hey, hold on, just a second. I brought in, I saw this video of a single mother of 2 who felt like she deserved a man making $900,000 a year. That's kind of what we want to get to. Yeah, if you got let's do this. Jared, go ahead.
I have smashed it on.
Unmute yourself.
I gotta start playing my mains, bro.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
All right, how are you?
Good. How
now
are
we're
you?
getting the fun characters.
So, did any of my videos or anything like that come up at the dinner table over Thanksgiving?
Yeah, matter of fact, she put my mother on to you.
Okay.
And I was scared to do it at first because
Beta.
how she was gonna react. But
Who cares?
Right?
She was like, "Oh my gosh, women need to hear this. It's harsh, but it's true. We have a problem, and we need to hear this." So she kind of
Shit, bro. What the
fuck?
Why you?
Early in the.
You're joking. What?
My mom.
She brought it up, not you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he beta.
I thought you said you brought it up.
No, my mother brought it up. I brought it up to her earlier.
Dumbass.
And she's watched some videos, and then she brought it up on Thanksgiving.
Why were you afraid? Why did you say you were afraid to bring it up?
Cause he a beta.
Oh, I didn't know how she was going to react.
And
she was going to.
What a beta. It's all about her feelings, right?
Just kind of like shut it down.
Faggot, bro. What
Say, I
the
need to stop
fuck?
this. Stop listening. You gates women. Blah blah blah. You know the usual. So I was a little worried.
Is your mother married? Is she married?
Yes. I'm a unicorn. I have a father in the house.
Right.
So they've been married for 43 years.
It probably has a lot to do. Well, I'm just kind of, because typically women who are married have had a history of working with a man, so they can tend to get past the delivery or whatever. So now it makes sense.
Yeah, she completely got past delivery. She was just more about the honest truth.
Okay, so here's what I'm trying. Okay, appreciate it, my friend. He said he brought it up to his mom, and then she actually took it forward. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lower the hands, and in the chat room, I want to hear from what I want to see from the hands. I'm gonna lower the hands, and I want you guys to raise your hand if my videos are brought up at the dinner table, and conflict or controversy ensues. Raise your hand. And there's a button that says raise your hand. All right, D. Will. Next, Patrick. Okay. D. Will, unmute yourself. I'm well. Howdy. All right. So what the French toast happened when you brought this stuff up, man?
They didn't like it. Mom didn't like it. Niece didn't like it. Cousins didn't like it. Basically, niece is going off to college next year. She had previously said she didn't want to get married, have kids, and she was like, late junior high school. And then I brought it back up to her. She says, "No, that's not true. I want to get married. I want to have kids." I started going down the list. What are you going to school for? Nursing assistant, like RN, LVN type stuff.
Right.
Do you want to be married? How many kids you want to have? What type of man do you want? Like, where do you want to live? What lifestyle do you want?
Right.
It came back down to my mom basically admitted that she went against my grandma's generation of thinking that's what she's been teaching my niece. And it's unfortunate, man.
Can I get up?
Is the way to go. And that's what's been taught.
Well, here's the thing. I want you guys to look at how much progress is made in 1 year with one person. Would you have thought even having such a logical, systematic conversation would have been possible 2 years ago?
Honestly, man, it's astounding that.
I'm saying, do you think it would have been possible 2 years ago to have such a logical, systematic, what do you want, what are you going to school for, just stepping through? Would it have been possible 2 years ago?
I don't even think it's still possible at this moment. The pushback is so prevalent that the conversation didn't go the full breadth what
Okay.
it should.
2 in the F smash.
When your mother admitted that she went against her parents,
He's just mashing,
she
dude.
she around the women, or she admit that to you?
You don't.
She admitted that just in general. She got married in her like a couple of years ago, probably like 10 years ago. But she gave my stepdad pretty much
I get it. I get it.
He's literally just
What you guys-
mashing
what-
up.
Here's what I need you guys to
Dude's a moron. Come on, people. Everybody's
We have
dumb.
been men our entire lives, and we know how we feel. They haven't heard this.
Exactly. Ever.
And
so
a
to
year,
them,
this
it doesn't
has gone
exist.
around the
They
globe.
think we're just drones who are put
People
on this
make
earth to
t-shirts.
pay for
People
them.
talk about this on buses in Poland. I got guys from Japan saying they're talking. I mean, this is so. And the fact that even though the conversation didn't finish, the fact that it can even start has to count as a win. And the fact that your mother, whether she meant it or not, was willing to at least cede any ground and say she did anything wrong. I ain't seen that much happen in my entire fucking lifetime, much less 1 year.
You guys are idiots, bro.
So these are good things. It's a matter of perspective. I know it ain't what we want, but it's damn sure a start. Think about everything that's happened, because the reason it's been happening is because this has been staying in the forefront and keep going, and now it's spreading. They can't get away from it. So now even when a woman has to admit, well, we backed away, they would have did that 3-4 years ago. They'd just shooed you away. Let me get to somebody else, people. Hold on.
Come on!
Chat room, what do y'all think? CIA in the chat room, what do y'all think about that? Do y'all think that this could even happen? Patrick.
I want to play no more.
Hey, Godfather, what's going on?
I'm good, man. How old are you?
I'll be 36 on the 3rd.
So, what happened when you brought this stuff up?
So basically, it was 3 different conversations in 3 different settings. But the one you want to hear about, where the controversy is, basically, I had like a miniature Friendsgiving. I live in Atlanta. I'm a truck driver, but I'm home for the holidays. Working on getting my CDL, doing pilot car stuff. So I'm going through some things, but I'm a truck driver.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm having a Friendsgiving. We're sitting out to eat, and you come up, and I'm the resident relationship expert. So
Right.
My group of friends. So they bringing you up, talking about how you like to say, oh, big women and women with kids, you ain't get around, men don't want to be friends with women and all these things, and I'm basically co-signing, because these are not things that are new to them. I've been telling them this for 10 years, and so they come up, they bringing you up, and I'm like, well, let's look at the table. We have 2 women at the table that are married. The majority of the women at the table are overweight. Some of the women at the table are barely overweight. Some of them really overweight. Some of them got kids, never been married. Some of them have 1 child, are married, did it the right way. Only one at the table did it the right way. So there were 3 baby mamas at the table, and I'm basically getting hounded. I'm talking about how men want certain things.
So let me ask you something. When they were running down everything that's wrong with me and things that I don't say right or whatever,
I'm hitting
A,
bro.
Okay, let's look at it. We got this amount of women at the table and only 2 married. Or let's get to the weight. We got this amount of women and this amount of women overweight. What do they say to either fact?
So it's the sign language, it's the defection, it's some men like big women, some men don't mind women with kids.
And you want those men? And you want those men? Okay.
Or we gonna talk about,
And then you wonder why you ain't married.
The women who said some men like that, were any of them married?
Yeah, basically they all pretty much co-sign each other's talking point, and I'm just there shaking my head. I'm like, look, y'all, like, it is what it is. The numbers don't lie. Men like what we like. Men, I'm explaining, the kind of woman I'm looking for, and talking about how we don't really like a square guy. I'm a square guy. I'm not a street dude, military side Navy man, but like, I'm I'm not into the tattoos and the piercings and things like that. And basically, after I got finished running through my list, the consensus at the table is, oh, Patrick needs to marry a white woman. He needs to get him an Asian woman.
See, I want to stop you right there. Hold
They
on,
said, well, that's not black women. Okay, good.
That's an old tactic too. First, we go from black men having no standard to black men articulating their standard, and now they want to take your black card. That's bullshit, man. We don't do that. We don't let them take our black card. What we do, my humble opinion, is we gotta start holding.
And then I'm done under. How am I under? I'm under the stage, and then
that you wouldn't be seen in public with. Stop talking to them. Stop doing. Because women get the clue a lot sooner than we do. And the fact that they can sit around and say somebody like it, and the fact that you know somewhere she ain't lying, they'll do it. So if the case becomes,
but they're not married. They're still not getting what they want, though, are they?
We don't want to. I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say. But and then you got married women co-signing this stuff. I would focus on the women who ain't married, because married women like seeing single women single.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why. Because it makes them feel more special to be married.
Yeah.
I know married women who were in horrible marriages, horrible relationships because of their.
What are you doing?
Because of their own home wrecking behavior. But they love the fact that they was married because they made them feel better to be up on their sisters. Women are catty like that. Y'all.
Yeah.
So one of the things I'd say next is
women don't even like women.
Over Christmas when they say this BS, say, what your husband think about it? Or do you have a man of value seriously vetting you to be his wife, and then just let that kind of marinate? But get the married woman out of there.
Can I please grab the ledge?
So this is how it came up. I remember exactly now. So it's two of us at the table. One of the single women, like I say, slightly overweight. I went to high school with her. Our birthday is on the same day, but I'm a year older than her. So we're both at the table single, and they're talking about trying to hook us up. And I've been telling my friend, I'm like, look, I know what you look like at your best. I guarantee you get more attention from the quality men that you want to get the attention from if you would just take care of yourself, get in the gym. You don't even have a lot of weight to lose, but you can tighten up. And I promise different men will be knocking on your door.
What'd she say?
So she accepted that, but the rest of the table jumped to her defense. Oh, what's wrong with her? Blah blah blah.
She's single.
She's single. What's wrong with her? She's single. She can't get a man. What the? He said she's single. She can't get a man.
Okay,
Hello.
Hold on. When dealing with groups of women, you gotta divorce yourself of being right. They want to drag you off the subject and baffle you with bullshit.
Yeah.
When they jump to her defense, you don't go back and say, well, she didn't do such and so forth. Simply say, guess what? Maybe they're happy that you're their friend on call. Is this better for you?
Right.
How's it gonna hurt her losing weight? How's it gonna be? How's that go? So
it's like, how is that gonna hurt your? How's that gonna? Is that gonna hurt your chances? Right? No.
So you don't argue.
Like I said, she gets that.
I know, but what I'm saying
is that gonna hurt your chance? Stop listening to these women. Evil works through the woman. Evil works through the woman. Women keep women single.
Some people like to see people who are beneath them, so it makes them feel better.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, but don't argue with the women who they got their mind made up. You don't argue with them. You bring the conversation up because at the end of the day, if your friend is single and if she wants to be with somebody, just put the knowledge out there. Because women do change their mind, they just don't tend to change it in front of us. Because especially our women, they got too much ego. Hold on, let me bring you right back. Get somebody else. Okay, I see you guys, but I'm gonna do this real quick because she came in and bounced out. Appreciate it, Patrick. Stay strong, brother. Get that CDL. Unmute yourself. How do you pronounce your name?
We're playing Pokemon Unite. We're trying to get in the vet. I'm an expert.
Unmute yourself. Southern Bell. Unmute yourself. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Yeah, guys. You gotta stay on task. when you dealing with folks, so they're gonna just keep on going on. All right, I'm gonna mute you, brother, because she don't seem to get it. Unmute yourself, Katosha.
Goal getter.
Listen, how are you?
Goal getter, Crust.
Oh, you got YouTube playing in the background. Yeah, you gotta turn off YouTube in the background. That won't work.
You can't believe I could have been streaming my Switch the whole
well,
time.
how old are you?
Now that I bought this new microphone.
So, what happened
with my new KD force? I can jump to new heights.
To be honest with you, you were probably getting me number one around my house, believe it or not.
Okay. Is this at the family? At the family thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
The video
what the fuck? We got two bots.
The whole video or the clips?
The whole video. They hated you. They were like, this guy don't know what he's talking about. He's sitting up there being an asshole. He's being this and that. And I'm like, well, did you guys understand what he's talking about? And my mom was like,
why is everybody stealing my farm?
The matter is, he doesn't understand. I'm like, Mom, I'm not gonna lie, like, to actually tell the truth. And that's how I honestly feel, because, I work out on other things thanks to you that, I better my life and improving myself. And, yeah, after that, it was just like...
So when you said you agreed with some of the things I said, what did they say?
Oh, man.
I go-getter.
Take that into my next talking point. So, for my older generation of my aunties and everything, they really agreed with what you're saying. And they were like, look, you guys want to get married? This is what you're going to have to do. This, that, and the other. You're going to have to learn how to cook. You're going to have to learn how to be feminine. You're going to have to learn how to be, submissive. And they were like, that's not going to happen, especially with my cousin. She's about 7 years older than me.
So, hold on. When you say the older generation, older women? The aunts?
Yes, sir. Yes, my great aunt. So
they were saying to the women of your generation, your cousins of your generation.
This lane is brutal.
You're gonna have to do the kind of things we're talking about.
Oh yes, sir.
Let me ask you a question. Let me just ask the women that were agreeing. Were any of them parents of the women they were talking to?
Yes.
Okay, stop right here. Did over Christmas ask them? I heard you tell my cousin that you're right. They're gonna have to learn how to do these things if you want to get married. But did you raise them that way?
Honestly, I'm gonna say no.
That's the question you take back. Because see, what we got going on right now is baby boomer women, baby boomer and late generation X women. They're either going to agree or disagree. Like your mother's in that group is just gonna disagree, and it don't matter. It don't even matter if her son likes it. Don't matter because it's a testament to how they raised the girls.
Yep.
And they know it.
Yep.
And they don't want and they don't want to admit that the reason their daughters are unwed right now is because of the rebelliousness
of what they did.
That a lot of these women still have.
Seriously.
Now on the other side,
that Eve
aunts
spirit,
and things like that, who agree that these women need to do this stuff. They've only come into agreement later in life when they were young mothers and teaching these girls. They were not teaching them this stuff because these women didn't just pop out.
Dude, what happened? How'd they get so strong so fast?
They didn't pop out in the womb this way. So what we got is a lot of women trying to say, yeah, listen to that man, and because in places they don't want to talk about, he can help fix some of the stuff we screwed up. So it's going to be between those generations to come in peace. But then your cousins, when their mothers were saying he's right, what did your cousins around your age range?
Did they steal it? What the fuck? No!
My cousin, especially, she sleeps upstairs. I'm trying to be quiet.
Okay, I got it.
I don't get that.
I mean, go ahead. Don't call yourself.
Fuck me! Oh!
basically she said that you don't know what you're talking about. The older generation man, as far as the new generation of women, for their struggle and their environment and all this other stuff. And honestly, at this point, to be honest with you, I'm gonna take a very point of view. You kind of like John Connor in Terminator. So it's like you being going against Skynet. This is the whole idea of what's going on.
Yeah.
And to them, it's like, well, you can't terminate this guy. You know, I see that with Ocean Jackson and a lot of other people.
But how old are your cousins?
Between 37 and the youngest is like 27. So yeah.
So I'm not really the older generation in the sense that they okay. The reality is the ones who are 37 are who they are, and they don't want to change. That's why they keep trying to cancel the message. But because I don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm not saying specifically to your cousin, but if I walked in a room with a 37 to a 25-year-old woman, I don't walk out of the room by myself. I get women on that level all the time. And see, that's the problem. A lot of these ladies look at the kind of men who fits the archetype, whether or not they're cup of tea or not. They don't like the fact that the degrees and the things like that they want to hold weight with us don't hold weight. So they keep trying to put it off on sign language, shame themselves guilt and the need to be right. Instead of listening to you, a man that they're related to, saying, no, this is what we really want. This is why I say, but it's out of the bag. It's not going back. So what we're out seeing is a lot of women struggling to deal with the reality because maybe your cousin at 37 is too far gone. I don't know. But could you imagine life being over at 37 and you don't die until 80? That's a bitch, man. But I would tell you this though, the younger ones, the ones who are in their 20s, man, I would pull them off to the side and say, look, I know you may not like the message, but I'm your cousin. I got no reason to lie to you. And Big Bro is right. This is how we really think, and it's only gonna become more and more evident. Because, brother, let me tell you something. If I don't get to every man in the chat room, understand something. These women are feeling this. They know it. Matter of fact, I can almost tell when I go out to the real world if a woman's watched my content. Because I can go up and they say, get some time. I'm like, oh, if I get that, I feel that energy. I'm like, oh, damn, you must have watched last night's video. But I also see the men across the board smiling like the Cheshire Cat. Men are out here walking light, dancing around like fucking feathers there, singing in the rain. They're like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you for me. All right. We're making progress, man. We're making progress. So, yeah, glad you're being respectful of the situation. It's not going to happen overnight, but it is happening, Joe. It is happening. Thank you, my friend. I'm going to try to make a couple more calls because she's talking to herself. Lady, you talking to yourself.
Lady.
This woman is really just having a conversation with herself. I'm going to show y'all. I got to show y'all this. I got to show y'all this. This woman is really talking to herself. Boy, howdy. Guys, I want y'all, this woman is on some, woo, I don't like what he's saying, and his breath smell like.
Let me tell him from a stubborn girl perspective.
First off, stop screaming. First off, stop screaming.
What's wrong with this
You
lady?
need to
How'd
stop
they
screaming.
catch?
You need to, no. Let me tell you. Check that.
I don't know. There might be nothing left to do but play defense.
Are you married?
No, I'm telling you, this man did what he had to do.
Shut up! Do you have a job?
Do you have a job? Do you have a job?
Do you want to work acting this way?
No.
First of all, are you watching me on TV or on an iPad or a computer?
Yeah, they won.
What are you watching me on?
GG's.
All right. And I'm
We got it. We got it. We got it. Run. Run.
Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, of course. No.
Let me out.
I'm just. Oh. No,
I'm dumb.
I'm
Gengar.
I'm on my computer.
Oh no. Oh, the Wigglytuff. The Wigglytuff.
Computer. Turn off YouTube. And
Yes.
only be on Zoom.
Are we gonna win? This is so close. No. He's missing.
Man, you,
Oh
man, you
no.
have two
Oh, we
different
lost.
programs
No.
running.
Oh no.
You
Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in.
Vocal loop. That's why you can't hear.
Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in.
Oh, you right.
We won! We defended it! This was super close. This was super close. I'm glad I didn't give up though.
Turn off YouTube. Stay
What
on
a
Zoom.
game!
Turn off YouTube.
What a
Stay on Zoom.
game!
Turn off YouTube. Stay on Zoom.
All right.
Why is this woman acting like it's so difficult? 140.
I did not realize I was on both.
Is YouTube off now?
Yes.
That's why you've been screaming like a mad woman. Because you've been 30 seconds behind, thinking you having a conversation and you're talking to your echoes of yourself. So let's start over. How old are you?
Oh, I'm 42.
This is
So
crazy, lady.
I was asking if you were married, and I think you said no. And
No.
what's the issue? Because you seem very animated.
No, I just think my thing was I was just feeling like they're not understanding where you're coming from. A lot of times when you have your opinions, and so it's just like
Who's not understanding? The men?
yeah, they don't. And I don't think the women do either.
So nobody
Okay,
understand
then
anything.
we're talking
We've been on this planet for 2,024 years, 21 years.
But you kept saying
And we don't know
they
anything.
don't know what they're talking about. Not all women are like that. And let me talk for a Southern woman's perspective.
Oh no, ooh, that's never my perspective because I don't speak for any woman outside of myself. So.
That's how useless
That's
women
what
are.
I
Though.
heard come across.
That's how useless women are.
So what is it that you wanted to communicate?
First of all, I just wanted to speak to you because I never had.
Because I never had. She just wanted to talk, bro. She just wanted to talk.
Anyway, all I feel like is, and maybe I probably shouldn't even speak.
Oh, I just realized the only way to record that was to actually hit record. I didn't hit record. That was a great game too. Fuck. Fuck.
Both of their dads are high value men, if you say, but I don't care about that.
They're high value men, so you say, but I don't care. Liar. She's just lying, bro. Women love to lie. That's all they know how to do is lie.
I listen to you, and a lot of people don't like you. I don't care about that because I like to like you. So I listen to you all the time. And it was just like I had so. Ken, you see my name on YouTube? Is it YouTube that I have you connected on?
Jesus Christ.
It's Zoom.
This lady's insane.
Right.
This lady's insane.
I want to have a conversation with you past 11:41 because I can't have a conversation with you right now. But I do want to have a future conversation with you because I have a lot of things that
She needs to book a session.
To have a conversation with, and it's not.
You don't have a shoulder on you, no?
Hey, look, pop, pop, pop! Like I heard these bonnets on and all this kind of stuff, so we can have another conversation. Right? And I want to, because it's like some things that I want to talk to you about. I
You know he's gonna charge you like $300, right?
Anyway, I appreciate you. I'm gonna leave this alone because there's no way in hell I'm gonna have this conversation with you, and I'm not right on behalf.
She came on to say nothing, and then she left. I have no idea what's going on. One of you have to jungle, bro. One of you have to jungle. Oh my gosh. The Cram Rants jungling.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what
The fuck just happened? I don't know again. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Dude, she took it. How did they take it?
Happened? Oh my God.
That lady was insane.
God damn it.
I know.
She was crazy.
I know.
You idiot woman! Idiot woman!
Winter is coming. Winter is coming. All right. So, I'm going to try to get back to this. I think Jonathan. Oh my. Hello, Jonathan.
How you doing?
Were you on earlier with the hand raise?
Yeah, that was me.
Okay. What happened when you brought this stuff up at your family's at your table?
Yeah, I had a smaller group, and I just was really trying to talk to my lady's older sister, who's 40 years old with 2 kids, and I was talking to her more or less about the financial shortfall that she's expecting to experience in her lifetime, and I was trying to give her a bit of solutions. You know, I realized when I say the name Kevin Samuels, a lot of women get triggered.
Yeah.
I would like dance around that.
Yeah, don't say that.
Don't say that.
Don't say my name. Don't say my name. Say my name. No, don't say my name.
Exactly. So yeah, I was just kind of trying to give her some solutions or some ideas on how she can, you know, improve her situation and you know, come into cooperation with a man and make the rest of her life into something.
How did she receive him?
She was kind of quiet. She's not someone who kind of fights back, but it often goes in one ear and out the other. And more or less, I was like, well, who's going to take care of you?
Is this a relative of yours?
This is my girlfriend's sister.
Okay.
Yeah, so I told her, I was like, who's going to take care of you when you...
So let me. So it's just your girlfriend, not your wife. I'm not gonna put you on the spot. But as men, we all feel some kind of way about the women we're related to, knowing they're going to have all these shortfalls because we can't fix them all. We can't do it all. So I want to really ask the question, you know, when you're having these conversations, who's going to cover the shortfall? Because it ain't going to be me. I'm going to bring Jeep on here because, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to have that conversation. I've had it, and it ain't pretty. But they need to know that you ain't the one. Hello, man. How are you?
Good evening, Mr. Samuels. I'm doing well.
Thank you. How old are you?
I'm 29.
All right, so what happened when you brought this madness up?
Well, I tried speaking to, you know, the elders of my family at first. So I was really just trying to pick their brain. What I like about your method is, at least in some of the more poignant points that you made, essentially, you talked about the greater.
Oh my God, they went and grabbed right now.
Right. Situation and stuff like that. So
do me a favor. Let's get to the point. When you brought it up, what happened?
Right. Basically, there was a lot of evasiveness, a bit of deflection. I mean, I never.
What is the one thing you remember bringing up, or the thing that was the most contentious?
Well, basically, you know, like a lot of the older women in my family we're very independent. So just especially speaking about like women's needs, at least in terms of a man, stuff like that. That's where things would get contentious.
You can't kill them, bro.
Did you have any women?
We're just holding the line.
Around your age?
Yeah. I was able to talk to my younger cousins and get some of their perspectives on the content as well. But like mostly just about the subject matter.
See, this is one thing we're gonna have to get better as men, because we're not used to conflicting with women we care about. So what often happens is when we conflict with women we care about, we get real indirect, we get real indecisive, we start editing ourselves, and we look like a bunch of bitches.
Yep.
Hand raised too. I've been there.
Yeah.
Been there. And you have to, and when we are indirect, not straightforward,
should we go for real?
Our minds are like waffles, right? With little compartments.
Yeah.
Their minds are like spaghetti. I want you to imagine what happens. You pour the syrup we pour in our waffles on that spaghetti. It goes everywhere. So we got to get better at having conflict with the women we care about, because if we don't give good information in, what's going to come out the other side? Trash in, trash out. So what I'm saying is, this holiday season, first go around, the least information can get out there. It ain't going nowhere. Christmas is gonna be here,
bro.
It's gonna be round two.
Oh my
I would say,
gosh,
guys,
this is
come
so
with a few questions
annoying.
that you want to know.
You
like men in the
joking?
family. One of the questions I cared about:
Please.
who gonna take care of you? Cause I ain't. Cause when I was coming up, my mother had me. Her two sisters had no kids. I had a bunch of other cousins and everything else, but I knew that I was responsible. I'm like, I can't. I'm gonna barely have my hands full. Who gonna take care of you? And you gotta ask that question or put it out there. I love you, but you can't expect me to do that. Y'all have to start coming at it from your standpoint. Which women in your family are expecting you to be their solution?
Fuck!
And then address it. Cause you know your mom. If your mother is an unmarried mother, and you got that's where that falls, man. But it'd be similar if you had a father. I don't scratch. I don't want scratch that. I'm gonna readdress that. But what about everybody else? Especially if you're the responsible one, the one that does things the right way. Don't be nobody's damn lottery ticket. Let me get back to let me get to Angel. Appreciate it. Unmute yourself.
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Sanders?
I'm making it, man. How old are you?
26.
So what happened when you brought this madness up, man?
Felt like I was in WWE. I was playing a 4-on-1 handicap match.
Oh my God. Damn. Did somebody throw a chair in the ring?
He was at a restaurant, public restaurant.
Jesus. Okay, so what happened when it went off the rails?
Okay, I didn't even bring you up. I did that. And then I was like, now I gotta defend this shit. Now, thanks a lot.
So wait a minute. Your mother brought me up at a restaurant.
Yep.
How'd she do that?
Well, because we were talking about, I call her my cousin, because even though she's my mom's friend, she's been in my life for so long.
Okay.
So she was wondering why she can't find a man, and I'm telling her, like, the reason why you can't get a man, she wasn't in the restaurant, but I was like, the reason why she can't get a man is because she dates the thugs and the gangsters and expect them to be good husbands and like good influence. But I was like, it doesn't always work that way.
Right.
What you get is what you gotta deal with. Now, if you choose to deal with this person, you gotta accept the good.
So when you said something like that, your mother said,
stop watching something you can't say.
No.
Damn. So and how old is your mother?
My mother is 46.
So your mother might not be.
She probably saw clips and
Yeah, well, my videos are not, but the fact that she is intimately aware of what I talk about to associate your point of view not being yours directly to me. See, what I want you guys to understand, y'all mothers and y'all's names,
they don't love you.
They don't watch me, man. Please, I'm 52 years old. I'm right. No offense, bro. No offense. But your mother's 46. She sees a man that's in her age cohort.
Yeah, she's no mama. I love that mom.
And she gonna say not to watch you, right?
Say these things and expect men to just take it, because she gonna say the reason why we go with the Adrianas, the Beckys, and this and that is because we are strong, independent black women. I was like, Mom, you're speaking from a single woman's perspective. You are married. Once you're married, your independency title is taken away. Otherwise, what's the point of being married?
Was your how many siblings do you have?
2 biological siblings and 2 step siblings.
How about the biological ones? How about the same father?
Yep.
So, I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now. Did your mother ever marry? Is she married now, or did she ever get married?
She's been married twice.
It's gonna always be hard for mothers. Always look at their children as their children.
As a property. You're a property to her.
9,000 in the black community. You know, I think about the first time you heard a non-black kid, "Mom, shut up! Damn, she's such a bitch." The first time you heard a white person say some shit like you, because we just don't do that. So
because they treat you like a property.
It's not gonna be logical with mom. Do you have any younger female relatives?
Yeah, she's in Oakland. She goes to school in Oakland.
Were any of them at the table, or was it just your mom?
It was just my mom and the 3 of her friends and my cousin.
Okay, and all these women. Yeah, I've been there, bro. I know. So I get it. How do you think I learned all this shit? I sat at the tables just like you, defending all this stuff. But the fact of the matter, you got right on your side, and they know that this is the first time it's ever been out there. You don't think these women know that dating the knucklehead ends badly?
Right.
Sadly, yes.
Right.
Badly, sadly, whatever.
It's like, so why are y'all raising knuckleheads?
It's just that culture that no one's brought it to the light. The more this stuff gets talked about and becomes more part of normal conversation, the less women will be able to move and act this way.
Yup, because women live in lies. Yup. So the more you tell the truth about it and keep it out there in the open, the more women can't manipulate you with their lies. That's why women work in secrecy.
So every time I hear them talking negative, it's always negative things about men.
Always.
About my dad's not
Always.
perfect, but I was just like, you never talk about the good. Why is that?
Because there is no good to them. Because they're evil.
And see, that's gonna be a tricky one to have with your mother. But as a young man growing up, that's why so many of us struggle with self-esteem and confidence and stepping fully into masculine dominance and fully into the role of being a competitive man out in the world. Because when we were younger, we heard men being spoke about in such negative ways to where a lot of men became either self-hating or at least self-doubting. And that's a difficult thing to resolve when you love your mother, but you dislike how she talks about men. This is why I recommend therapy so much for us, because we become better off when we can judge our mothers. Because my mama was my dad's chick. That's what it was. And my dad got a lot of kids. He had a lot of women. And the proof is out there. I'm like, today, what would I call her? That's the same thing she was. But she's my mother. But when we can judge our mothers like we judge other women, forgive our fathers like we want to be forgiven, forgive them both, forgive ourselves.
Forgive our fathers. Wow. Okay, he's speaking the truth. That's the first step too. You gotta forgive your parents, forgive your father, forgive your mother for being evil and wicked.
Yeah, maybe as a man, I can look this. You maybe understand my purpose, that I have values, that I'm worth something, and
I just kind of pointed. I just shined some light on stuff that was shining on me. You dad decided to do something about it, so don't take that away from yourself. Don't take that away from yourself. And what I'm saying is, over the next 10 years, the next 9-10 years, the choices you make will set you up for great. You want to go into your late 30s, 40s, no children, financially stable, and winning. That's where you want to go to. So these conversations you have with your mother and the women around there, they've made their life. You got to live yours. Set yourself up for success, and have a conversation with the 50-year-old you, and ask where you want to be then. All right, man. I appreciate it. Man, all right, guys. It's a little late.
I didn't mean to steal that.
I'm not gonna get to everybody, but I'm gonna tell you, I knew it was gonna be crazy. I knew it was going to be crazy. I knew it. But it's a good thing. It is a good thing, and I spent the holiday with my mother and my daughter. It was a great time, and it's funny. We sat around and I don't like to talk about my personal life, but they watch my stuff, and they're like, "Yeah, that's who he is." Gentlemen, it is a good time to be a man. It is a good time to be a man. Enjoy it. You know, understand. You don't have to. But if you subscribe to the things I talk about, life is about networking, life is about people. Women are people. Women are that network. 51% of the planet is women. They're not your enemy.
No.
And think about it. You've had
They're
these
just
thoughts
really
in your head for a long time. Women are really just now starting to understand that other men really feel like that. We just thought it was him. We're past that.
What the?
And honestly, don't use my name. Say the stuff you need to say. But if using my name is gonna call it, if you think it's gonna call it, don't say my name. I don't need the credit, bro. Not like that anyway. I just want to see, what have I said? I want to become insanely rich by helping people get what they want. And this is the men's channel on the men's platform, and I want to help men get what they want. And a lot of men want relationships. 2022 is self-awareness is sexy, and you know, I didn't want to say it right now because it's such a good week. But tomorrow, what's tomorrow's? Wednesday's topic? I got an announcement I want to make, but I don't like to announce stuff ahead of time. I don't like to announce stuff ahead of time. I like to let stuff pop up. But your godfather is going to be on the road, so I'll be coming to a city near you. Don't be surprised. When I'm there, I'll let you know when I'm there. Number one, if you're not following me on Instagram, you want to follow me on Instagram. Wednesday, everything should be put in place to where the chat room can start becoming.
I didn't do that. What?
We're taking this thing to the next level. Podcast is about to. I don't want to say that. A lot of things going on, but everything I'm doing over here, you heard it come from me. It's always a men's channel, men's platform, men's issues, and like I said before, we make peace with our enemies, not our friends. But you see the power of what happens when just one guy can decide to do something. We can all affect change. Maybe my influence is a little larger.
Why'd I do that?
Doesn't matter. You still have influence. You still have influence. You can decide to draw a circle around whatever it is and influence that. Good time, man. Good time. So, appreciate everybody. It's late. I'm going to start trying to get these shows over by midnight. I want to go from 10 to midnight. I'm going to shorten the intro from 15 minutes to probably 5.
Finally.
15 minutes of music, a little bit too much. So we're going to shorten the intro, shorten the monologue, get to the interviews. Actually going to be bringing people on the platform to interview and then get to the Q&A. Okay? Thank you guys. Appreciate you tuning in. Shirley, how you doing, girl?
Yeah, I really love it.
You got beans, potatoes, tomatoes, lambs, ham, dog. Yeah, whatever. I got that too. Like I said, until the next time, you know how we do it, people. Peace. We are out. on shimmy. Y'all can shimmy young fires. Young Nucci, y'all can shimmy.
He juked me. He juked me. It's not hard to slow me. 'Cause I'm addicted to the good life. Lead the way. I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all. Dude, to the edge of it all.
Bop it up, bop it up,
So
bop
tell
it
you
up.
good night. 'Cause I'll find a better one. Yeah. So set the bar back before the moment flies. Ooh. So tell you good night. 'Cause I'll find a better one. So set the bar back before the moment flies. Sign of progress, 'cause I know what I'm getting into.
I'm a PhD. Shout out to my PhD. Shout out to the head PhD. You know who you is.
No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all.
Bop it up, bop it up,
So
bop it
tell
up.
you good night. 'Cause I'll find a better one. Yeah. So
allows due process to have proper and complete representation. The Constitution is the greatest political document ever written because it recognizes that people in the state of nature are deserving of the right to speak and defend themselves against a potentially aggressive prosecutorial state. You see, the state being
I didn't mean to
a
do that.
potential weapon and a potential, let's say, tool of the collectivists and of the ruling class structure before us. It's incredibly important that we have a system, and Judge Schroeder was definitely one of the best examples of this, that slows that process down. If you are going to deprive somebody of their rights, if you are going to take someone's rights away, you must go through a process that is checked and balanced. You see, one of the things that I think people are missing about the Kyle Rittenhouse drama
So much.
is that it was an ultimate bottom-up type conclusion. It's very obvious, but the Rittenhouse verdict is another example of how the Constitution gives power to we the people via a jury.
Yep.
It's another example of the grassroots bottom-up, just like school boards, audits, and state board elections. You see, the reason why Kyle Rittenhouse is free and was able to have In-N-Out Burger with us yesterday, a lot of In-N-Out Burger, by the way, we love In-N-Out Burger here at the Charlie Kirk Show and at Turning Point USA. Good Christians that own In-N-Out Burger. The reason why we were able to do that is because the check against Binger, against Lunchbox, against Joy Reid, against the Department of Justice or whatever is you. No, it's not foolproof. You can stack a jury, you can rig it in a county that's very biased, but it does make it harder for the people that wish to see Kyle Rittenhouse in solitary confinement with handcuffs and behind bars to be permanently there. I think it's a component of the Rittenhouse saga that was missed on most people. Most people were just focused simply on he defended himself, he shouldn't go to jail. You're right,
bro.
But if the state had their way, if the state got everything they wanted, then he would be in without that process, that due process. Now, here's the important point, though. I want to contrast the Rittenhouse process, which was strictly constitutional. It was an aggressive prosecution, but the prosecution couldn't say, "Okay, you're going to jail. Here's your notice." It's like, "Oh no, you have representation. You have a lawyer. You have to go in front of a judge, in front of a jury." Contrast that with what we are seeing the fourth branch of government do via Anthony Fauci, via the CDC, via the FDA, where you have, or even what you're seeing with public education or what's happening with the military, there is no citizen-led jury that's all of a sudden to say, "Fauci, you're out of line, stop it."
Right.
Where's the citizen-led jury that goes and votes and says,
All right,
you know
we're
what?
done
We're
listening
not
to
gonna
this
vaccinate
clown.
people against
Right,
COVID.
we're done listening to
See,
this
the
clown.
founders thought they put that into place via a permanent check and balance of the legislature. The problem with the legislature is that it stopped being a citizen-led legislature when we decided to get and implement the direct election of senators in the 17th Amendment and stop being a true check and balance from the state on the federal government. You see, our system is unlike any other country.
See, I like the original Constitution.
So
Any and all amendments we can get rid of. They're all useless. They only hurt us.
Parents showing up.
All of the extra amendments, I mean,
we the people
that wasn't
rising
part
up.
of the Bill of Rights.
Kyle Rittenhouse had one last opportunity to be free, and it was his fellow countrymen. It was the fellow citizen, and they made the right choice. Play cut 23.
While growing up, my mom was a single mother working as a CNA at a nursing home helping old people, and it inspired me to start helping people wanting to go to nursing school, becoming a lifeguard, becoming a firefighter, EMT cadet, and a police explorer.
Growing up, what did you want to be when you got older?
Growing up, I wanted to be a police officer to be able to help people and help people when they're having bad days, because cops see people on their worst days.
Now, Arizona State University is kind of dancing around whether or not they want to have Kyle Rittenhouse attend their college. Kyle, I can tell you this. There's one college I think that would welcome you with open arms. And that college is Hillsdale College. As we celebrate the Christmas season, let me just say this. Here, you know why I love Hillsdale?
Controller,
Hillsdale
come
sends
on,
us these
man.
little talking points to talk about them. We partner with Hillsdale. They put Christmas. They're the only partner that puts Christmas in their script. All these other corporate partners, it's holiday season. It's all this drives me crazy. This is how I love Hillsdale. They put Christmas in their script. As we celebrate the Christmas season, we often pause to consider our many blessings. Hillsdale College wishes to thank you for standing with them as they celebrate 177 years of blessings. Since 1844, Hillsdale has held fast to their mission to provide the kind of education essential to providing free government. And for decades, the college has extended its educational mission on behalf of liberty through a variety of outreach programs. Perhaps you've received Imprimus for free every month, or have taken one of the Hillsdale's excellent free online courses, or have attended one of Hillsdale's free regional events. Hillsdale's online courses are amazing, everybody. I am right now almost done with Victor Davis Hanson's The Dying of the American Citizen. Highly recommended. It's charlie4hillsdale.com. You know of Hillsdale's refusal to take any money from the government. This independence allows the college, which in Greek means partnership, to focus on promoting its core purpose: learning, character, which means tattoo, imprint, faith, and freedom without government interference. At no time in our nation's history has there been a greater need for the kind of classical liberal arts education that Hillsdale offers on its campus and nationwide. So during this season of blessing, Hillsdale thanks you for their partnership in extending its mission to the country. Check out Hillsdale College, all things Hillsdale. Take their online courses, learn about...
He's not raised that way.
Let me ask you a question. See if you're truthful here.
Yeah.
Is our skin actually black or is it brown?
It's black.
Oh, you're an idiot, man.
Come on, man. Do you think it's an insult when I call you black?
No, answer that question. Is it literally black or is it brown?
It's literally black.
Black and brown. Black and brown.
Come on now.
No, I'm gonna be stubborn. I'm not gonna be honest.
Black and brown.
You're never honest. I know you can't answer because you know we're brown. And the reason why y'all call us black is it's a class system. It's not our actual
man.
color.
I'm white.
We are not the color of black. We are brown. Just like you know.
Black and brown. Black and brown.
Brown. So you can't take it. That's the Hispanic.
Look what came in.
There's different shades of brown, hey.
I know, but it's going to be confusing if you start calling blacks browns. Doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
That only makes sense.
Black and brown. Black and brown.
Came up that classism. You know you're not white.
I'm white.
You're the race. You're the race white.
You better not start calling me.
But you're not the color white.
I bought it with Bitcoin.
No, no.
And the controller for it.
Like pinkish red with, I don't know, you got red hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're really Irish and you hate the Irish, but you're a leprechaun hate.
There's a whole lot of other redheads than Irish, dude.
Oh, genetics though, man. I guarantee you your bloodline, you have some Irish.
Black and brown.
There, but I'm also Scottish. Scottish people are red haired too, and the English people are actually red haired.
This is the last game I'm buying.
Do you drink?
No.
Do you drink from time to time?
Maybe that's a personal question. Why are you trying to incriminate me?
Why do you act like it's just a drink, hey? Dang. You're 30 years old, man.
Why are you asking me this? Why are you asking me personal questions?
You're 35 years old, hey? Huh?
Why are you asking me? You're adding years. Why are you asking me personal questions, man?
Because I remember the last time I talked to you, you were saying all Irish was drunk, so you got a little bit of drunk in you. So
anyway,
pretty much.
Nice talking with you, man. But no, have you noticed that JLP, whose heart is white as snow, he is washed, clean, he is a true Christian man, and he takes up for injustice against anybody. He loves white people.
No.
Have you noticed that?
Hey, can I get a question in before you go, Jesse?
I will, but have you noticed that Jesse takes up for injustice against anybody, including against white people?
Okay, so from my viewpoint, Jesse takes up for white people.
And
I've never seen him take up for black people.
Oh yeah, he does. You're not aware of it. He loves black people. So anyway, because his heart is white as snow, it's not about race. It's about what's right and wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, can you answer this question?
Yeah.
Did you have a basic cold or did you have COVID?
I did not have either. Well, no, it was not a basic cold, nor was it the China virus. I can describe my symptoms.
I'm talking about COVID. I'm not talking about whatever you took China virus. I'm talking about COVID.
Oh, you're not aware that? Oh, so you use the globalist term. In other words, you're telling me that you are a
He's a globalist.
Communist terms.
He's a globalist.
It's political talk, because
I know, but this is a political disease.
I don't do that.
It's a political disease, man.
It is.
Are you not aware that what you call COVID is what normal people call the China virus?
Normal people. Wow.
Yeah. So no, let me describe my symptoms. I had a crazy fever. I had a headache.
100 plus, right?
I mean, I don't know. I don't even own a thermometer. I didn't check. But I had a fever for a few days. I had a headache, and my skin kind of hurt. Like sensitive or something.
Oh, you had COVID, boy.
That's not COVID. Those aren't the symptoms. Those are not the symptoms of COVID.
It's a respiratory and cardiovascular disease, dude.
Did you think you were gonna die?
No.
Oh, you did? Okay. Did you do the silent prayer?
Yes.
Morning and night?
Yeah.
Liar.
You can't call me a liar.
Why is he just calling him a liar?
I gotta go. You're a liar.
Why is he just calling him a liar and then runs? That don't even make any sense.
He's nice. He was nice today, right? except caller worships the state. The UN dictated that this is called COVID-19. So he calls it COVID-19. Oh my gosh, we are closing in fast. I don't know how that happened, guys. Did you get tested, Hank? I'm not answering that question. No, I didn't get tested. I stayed home.
Right. It's like when you're sick, you stay home, people.
Get the people tested.
Why is that so complicated? When you're sick, you stay home.
Let me get to Dean in North Carolina. Dean, how are you, man?
Good, how are you, bro?
I'm fine, but no man is good.
Right on, you right?
Right on.
I was just wondering who was God talking to when he created man?
Oh, you're talking about, because God said, let us make man in our image.
Correct.
You know, this is written in English, and I don't know what the original language was, and I think if I'm not mistaken, Moses wrote Genesis. Am I right? I don't know if Moses wrote Genesis, but I've heard that.
Oh, I don't know at all, bro. I was just when you read it, I was just wondering.
So it could be God, him voicing as though God were so great that he's so great that he has to use we. You know, like the editorial we. When people write an article, they use we when they really mean I or me. So I don't know if God was talking to himself or
was he talking to the animal?
No, man, he didn't.
No,
said,
man.
He created him. No, he created him before, and then he created man. So it's the animal, then man.
No, man, I don't think
What
we
the?
should get into this speculation like this.
So what's written in the book ain't right?
I didn't say that either. But you're speculating. If you don't know, leave it blank. Does that make sense?
No, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
I can understand it that way, but then you look at it, you try to look at it different perspective.
He talking about so the book ain't right? Who said that? Who said that?
Avoid the different perspectives thing. Yeah, I don't know. Didn't Jesus say before Abraham was, I am? So that maybe means that Jesus was around even before Abraham, hanging out with God before he came in the flesh.
Yeah, it very well could be.
Yeah.
You answered the question. That's all I want to throw that out there.
I appreciate it, dude.
I'll stop writing in the chat.
Oh, what did you say? You stopped writing in the chat?
Yeah, I'll stop writing it.
Oh, okay. You kept on asking in the chat. I didn't notice it. All right, man. Take care.
All right. Yep. Later.
All right. Isn't that nice? Let me get to Richard in North Carolina.
What?
Lots of Southern colleges.
He said the stuff before Jesus doesn't matter.
What's up, Richard?
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
So I wanted to say that, even though John is lost, I still love him.
Nice.
Because, he's my brother, brother in humanity,
Brother in humanity, okay.
Yeah. And because remember when Jesse and God says was love your enemy, because if you don't love your enemy, you don't love God.
Right. Yeah.
Because God said love all.
Yeah.
You know that? Because once you start hating your enemy, that's when Satan can divide us.
Yeah.
Because your enemy can always be redeemed in one way or another.
Yeah, maybe.
Or hopefully redeemed.
Yeah. How's work going?
Oh, it's going good. I'm working for a certain party, the people you like.
Oh, okay.
So it's working out pretty good. We're drumming up a lot of support. We're trying to put North Carolina red, for the registrations like we did in Florida.
Yeah.
So
is North Carolina? Was Nikki Haley in charge of North Carolina for a while?
South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
No. Nikki, I could never vote for Nikki.
Yeah.
Nikki's a rhino. Nikki's is a neocon.
Yep.
Yeah. I can't. Once she did the whole South Carolina get rid of the Confederate flag thing, she basically showed her true colors.
Yep.
And I can't vote for someone who can't, understand that part is when you have blacks that are marching in Confederate flags and Confederate outfits, replicas, because their ancestors fought for the South.
Yeah.
So when you have that kind of thing and she disrespects them like that, she's not the kind of person I'd want to be.
Right.
Representative of America.
The whites are not the problem. It's the the blacks are hating whites, and their hatred is being propped up as though it's victimhood, which is not. And then the people who, the other people who hate whites, the fellow whites.
The few blacks that are awake are outshouted by the ones that are asleep still.
And really, it's even more is the entire establishment is anti-white, including many whites, including many non-Christian so-called whites, and it's a big mess. So wrong.
Without whites, America never exists.
Right, and this is the
Christopher Columbus was Italian. He was white as snow, and
he was white as snow.
The greatest country in the world.
Nice. Yep.
So, and people gotta understand.
Well, actually, I heard he went down. He was more in the Caribbean.
He was down south.
Yeah.
He was more Caribbean, but still, I mean, he discovered
the new world,
the possibility of America.
Yeah, for sure.
And I can see. I mean, I'm not trying to be whatever, but I'm not trying to be mean to anybody else. I didn't see the blacks sailing across the sea trying to discover other lands.
No, they have their role. We brought them as slaves, and we treated them quite well, considering. I think on the whole.
On the whole.
Grateful.
I'm grateful to be in America. The other countries suck. Africa is a hellhole. Dude, they still have wars today. They're fighting a war right now in Ethiopia.
I hope so, man.
Africa sucks. Dick.
Virginia. Look at my sister's in Virginia. North.
Don't bring up Virginia, man. There's some bad examples in Virginia right now.
I know,
we
but
took
I mean,
we took it with the rhino, but we need to keep pushing because that rhino hired a gay who...
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. This guy is Glenn Youngkin.
Oh.
What about Winston? Well, she's black. What about the Attorney General who's Hispanic?
Dude, say no more. It's just a mess.
It's nice that what I'm trying to say was nice that the people showed up and had their voice found when they were trying.
Dude.
I
don't even think I grabbed my video. One of these is edited.
No, well, people are really pushing them on
none of these are edited.
You better get in there. You better do the right thing. I'm not here to
Instagram. I don't have high hopes, man, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But you're right. We keep on pushing, keep on fighting for what's right.
I think the latest polls is Republicans plus 12 to the House and the Senate in 2022.
I know, but what kind of Republicans are going to win? And then what are they going to do with it?
I know.
Yeah. But that's fine. We never lose heart and we never grow weary in doing right.
I'm glad that Kissinger, whatever the Illinois guy, is not going to run anymore. But I don't like who's going to be in his place.
Adam Kinzinger.
Yeah, it's a woman, and I'm so scared because she has laughable goals, but as you know, women can't really lead.
Yeah, I know.
So
well, fear not. We keep on pushing for what's right. Thank you, man. It's good to hear from you.
Sure. Take care.
All right, you as well. Bible go-to guy
Not the
out of
Bible
Los
go-to guy.
Angeles. How you doing, man?
Doing well, James. Doing well. Your black collar that you had on, was his name John, right?
John from Kentucky.
Great.
An American man.
Of course. John is a great name.
Yeah.
But I think what John hates the most is the fact that the original slaves, when they were free, right, they had a choice to go back to Africa. Of course they had a choice to go back to Africa. Less than 1%, less than 0.5% ever went back.
Because this is what they know.
Why is that? Why did they not go back?
Because they were logical people who knew and loved America.
Yeah. They was like, this place is fucking sick.
Why did you go back to a people who sold you off as slaves?
Right.
Why did you go back to a nation or nations that sold you off in the first place?
Yeah.
Why did you go back there?
You're gonna go back there? Like, you notice nobody's immigrating there. I don't know why they act like they want to go.
That, and then they stayed because a magical place that America was, and they knew it.
Yeah.
They knew white people were on a roll. They were acquiring lands. They were moving out west. I mean, there was just so much promise that if you just hung around long enough and dealt with whatever bigotry was around, if you just dealt with that, and like the guy who founded the Tuskegee Institute, right? If you just made yourself
can't win as the
recognition
thief,
and
bro.
approval from even the most hardened people against you, right?
Yeah.
And then you would prosper.
And in all honesty, you don't need them because there's a whole black community to serve and create your own economy.
Exactly.
Which they were doing fine.
Which we were doing.
Very well.
And I heard that they were even in Congress even before Reconstruction and all that stuff. Blacks were holding office. They were slave owners. They were doing fine. It was not the world that they pretend that it was. That's for sure.
And when given a chance, like in World War II, to fly planes and to support the American bombers, well, they did exceptionally well. But you couldn't get today's generation to do that.
Yeah.
Because today's generation, they're grossly incompetent. They're not trained in the sciences. You know, the STEM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not trained. They go to school and they do these basket weaving courses. You know.
Just these racial black studies.
Yeah, that really doesn't get you anywhere.
Yeah.
And that's only come about in the last couple generations. But
right.
In the 40s, 50s and stuff, when blacks had more common sense, man, they were just excelling in whatever. And the South didn't want them to leave because they were such good workers. When they went north, you know, to the factories and stuff, a lot of blacks regretted that.
Yeah. Because of the ghettos up there.
You know, wish they would have stayed in the South.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of them, you know, started moving back.
Nice. Yep.
But yeah, John doesn't even consider. I think he may have, and he just doesn't like the original black choices.
Well, what's happening is he seems like he's doing fine on a physical level, but according to him. But now he's.
You think he could do that over in Africa? Come on,
yeah.
man.
Exactly.
Anyway,
Come
man,
on,
I
man.
appreciate it if I would go to guy.
All right.
Exactly. Africa ain't trying to help you.
to you.
All right, thanks. You too, man.
Thank you. Last super chat from your girlfriend. I hear a lot of so-called Christians like John talking about karma. Yeah. But never cite Galatians chapter 6, verses 7 through 9 KJV, King James Version. God is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. That's right. You reap what you sow. It's not karma. It's you reap what you sow. Thank you, your girlfriend. That's right. That's Christian. Karma is some Indian mess. We are Christians in this country. Thank you, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Hopefully you'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
This video was made possible by my diamond level patron, Fallon Cortez. You can commission your own review right now over on my Patreon page. Okay, so I know this video is unexpected, and when it showed up in my commissions, I had no idea how to approach it. I am not a My Little Pony fan, and growing up with early 2010s internet culture, I only ever saw the dark side of the fanbase. The franchise itself is only worth $4.99 billion, which sounds like a lot, but is actually less than things like Ben 10 and Space Invaders. Despite this, everyone is aware of My Little Pony. You show a random person an alien from Ben 10, it could be from anything.
Yeah.
Show them Twilight Sparkle and they'll go, yeah, that's My Little Pony. Also, why are you showing me a picture of Twilight Sparkle? Get out of my house. Pretty much the main reason everyone knows this franchise is because of the dedicated adult fanbase known as bronies. These fans essentially became defined by the more extreme members who sleep with body pillows and spend their time filling jars up with certain fluids. If you know, you know. They essentially had the same kind of infamy that furries have nowadays, where there's a negative perception of the entire community. But what actually is My Little Pony? Well, at its core, it's a simple kids show about a group of different types of ponies coming together and having adventures, with the usual morals and concepts you'd expect. I mean, it's literally called Friendship is Magic. The franchise is divided into different generations, each marking a change in style and focusing on a new cast of characters in a separate universe. However, the fifth incarnation of the franchise would be set in the same world as the fourth, leading to the 2021 movie A New Generation, where a brand new group of protagonists are inspired to go on their own journey of friendship and magic. However, it's my belief that this film goes so much deeper than that. It's a dark and damning tale of racism and bigotry, showing the power and importance of younger people working together to overturn generations of stigma and harmful misinformation. The new generation is actually a scathing critique of modern society. I know how that sounds, but bear with me because it has a hell of a lot of social commentary hiding underneath its childish exterior. The movie is set in the future, where the events of friendship and magic have faded into myth. The three races now fear and avoid each other. I guess you could say they just can't seem to get along. Their society has become underlined by deep paranoia and fear of other races, with Earth Pony historians and teachers perpetuating lies and stereotypes about unicorns and Pegasi. Sunny Star Scout and her doomed, wholesome dad are the only exceptions, staunch believers in these old tales of coexistence and magic. The film goes out of its way to show that Sunny isn't wrong to go against the grain. She manages to stick to her open-minded beliefs even when those around her try to force their own bigoted views onto her. She's an outcast in society, which further illustrates the crippling isolationism and xenophobia of her people. This misinformation and moral panic is so deep-rooted that even she herself has biases and belief stereotypes. She still thinks her beloved unicorns can read minds and shoot laser beams because that's all she's ever been told. Years of lies and stereotypes have warped her tiny pony brain and made her casually racist in a way, because she simply doesn't know any different. Like a game of telephone, the truth has been twisted and misconstrued over the years, so she has no reason to doubt all these abilities, having never met a unicorn to prove otherwise. Her asking Izzy all these questions and asking for demonstrations of magic is kind of like asking a black person if you can touch their hair. It's not a conscious act of ignorance, but it's still fueled by that lack of familiarity and knowledge, which therefore makes it problematic. There's no reason to treat someone different because of minor things.
We look exactly the same. Except for this, of course.
Around 20 minutes into the movie, we're introduced to Izzy Moonbow, a hyperactive and playful unicorn who immediately creates chaos by showing up in Maritime Bay. On the surface, this scene is a fun action sequence with comedic moments, but its main intention is to highlight the absurdity of the fear and paranoia of the residents. These lies have festered for generations and corrupted a peaceful townsfolk into a hateful and terrified mob who fear anything different. Years of isolation have formed these radical perceptions of unicorns, preventing even basic social communication. They can't pick up on simple cues to notice that Izzy isn't a threat because all their lives they've been taught to fear these exact moments. The unicorn bouncing around and treating it like a game exposes how ludicrous this moral panic is. They're not just scared of what they believe she can do, they're scared that she isn't doing it, because truly their biggest fear is acknowledging they're wrong and that their entire belief system is baseless. Their society is built off of bigotry. It funds their economy through devices and movie franchises. Being proven wrong would be catastrophic and throw their society into meltdown. It's something we see later on in the sprawling corporate utopia of Zephyr Heights, which is filled by cleverly integrated fake product placements to reflect the reality of this world. On the surface, Zephyr Heights is a paradise, but in truth it's a fragile dystopia held together by the lies of the ruling family. They fake the ability to fly in order to maintain power and standing above their citizens, and the pop star princess Pip Petals is the public figurehead, the connection between rulers and population. This carefully maintained public image is their only way to keep power. So as soon as Pip's concert descends into chaos and the lies explode, the whole of Pegasi society melts down and goes into freefall. The monarchy becomes public enemy number one, getting cancelled by their people, who now want them arrested for deceit. It's a sobering look at how quickly celebrities can fall out of favour, no matter how carefully controlled and maintained their public persona is. Don't you just hate it when you try to steal a magic crystal from a crown and accidentally expose a monarchy's dark secret, in turn throwing an entire society into disarray by making them doubt everything they've ever known? Yeah, I hate Mondays too. The Earth Pony equivalent of the Pegasi royal family is Karen Phyllis Cloverleaf, who has built an empire by selling conspiracy nut technology like Tinfoil has. For a world full of anthropomorphic magical ponies, it does hit a little close to home, doesn't it? People genuinely hold these kinds of black and white beliefs, showing how easily corrupted the population is when people take advantage of a consumerist society to push their own agendas and prejudices. Phyllis has indoctrinated this entire race into living a fearful existence. By making them fear brainwashing, they themselves have been brainwashed, which is symbolised by all these ponies wearing identical antenna hats. There have been decades of deep-rooted racism and segregation. It cannot be changed overnight with one speech from Sunny. That's how severe these issues are. Socio-political change has to be a concerted group effort with multiple generations banding together, which is the story of this movie. Sunny cannot change these worldviews alone, so she has to form a ragtag group of others. First of all, there's Izzy, the only cheery unicorn in the forest, once again subverting expectations and disproving assumptions. Throughout the movie, she's constantly upbeat and the definition of, well, at least she's got the spirit. This lulls you into a warped sense of what her fellow unicorns are like, purposely making you develop assumptions about a whole race only to prove you wrong because it's unethical to base your entire perception about a race around one singular person or experience. The other main member of the team is Zip, the Pegasi princess voiced by, oh god. Zip is unique because she comes from a place of wealth and privilege, yet isn't morally corrupt and wants unity. It's proof that everyone has the ability to coexist. It's not just a narrative about race, but also about class. It's time for a musical interlude. The New Generation is a musical, and I detest musicals with every ounce of my being. Unless it's American Idiot with its cute punk GFs and an introspective coming-of-age storyline, I have absolutely no room in my cold dead heart for musicals. So this movie completely loses me whenever it breaks out into song. The musical scenes are well edited and animated, allowing the animators to flex their creative muscles with locations and visuals, but pretty much all the actual songs are bad, except the opening number. Musicals are just very stunted narratives that suffer from the need to transition into a song every 10 minutes before getting back to the plot. But that's actually thematically important, because the music is a distraction. It obscures the real issues. When the main characters break into song, they're hiding from the reality of their world. They retreat into this idealized world where everything is happy and colourful, because that's their form of escapism, how they cope, which is exactly how we treat media in our own world. So yeah, hate the musical numbers, but they actually work. Three friends can't change the world, even if they do represent each major race in a fictional society. Sure, they stumble upon the long-lost magical crystal MacGuffins that can restore magic and harmony, but they need complete cooperation from people with power and influence like Pip and Hitch, whose influence is shown as he constantly finds himself accruing critter followers. These two characters don't have the same overbearing optimism as the other main characters, so they're representative of a more realistic society. Hitch believes in the existing ways not because he himself is a bigot, he does want to help, but he's been shaped by society and feels a responsibility to look after his own people first and foremost. The movie actually misses a beat by not overtly focusing on these realistic shades of morality, since he almost immediately changes his mind and joins the mission. However, Hitch's main contribution is actually his absence from their time bay. Because he's gone, his useless deputy Sprout takes control with the encouragement of his mother, none other than Phyllis, with the town descending into a police state full of mob mentality and the belief that being louder makes you right. This is a stark look at the state of the internet and places like Twitter, which are echo chambers full of toxicity and people dogpiling on anyone who prevents a differing opinion or provides evidence refuting a false claim. It's just kind of awkward though that the cringeworthy musical number establishing all this also perpetuates further mainstream discrimination against rock music. The movie is all about acceptance and fighting prejudice, yet it applies the same old, long-standing stereotypes of rock music being linked to violence and hatred, villainising the genre and the people who enjoy it, which flies in the face of the themes and the narrative. After a long time away, Frodo and Sam return to the Shire to find it is being destroyed and corrupted by Saruman. Wait, no, sorry, wrong franchise. Sunny and Hitch return to Maritime Bay only to find Sprout has become a full-blown dictator, arming the population for war against the other three races. Wow, would you look at that? When the seemingly harmless idiot gets power, they become a huge threat. Almost sounds like at least two major Western powers in the last 5 years. Phyllis now has to face the consequences of her own actions, witnessing the monster she created. She's been running on all his life, finding it easy to tell these fear-mongering tales about other races. Sure, it seemed harmless enough at the time, but over the years, this fear and hatred of others festered and grew. So the moment he gains a semblance of power, he becomes consumed by these ideologies and falls into extremism. This is rooted in the same world we live in, as normal everyday people commit atrocities after being influenced by mouthpieces, politicians and conspiracy theorists. These figureheads are motivated by personal greed and power. Phyllis was responsible for creating this atmosphere, but immediately backs down when it goes too far because she was only doing it for personal gain. The other two races had a similar fear of outsiders, but Maritime Bay is the only place where there is an entire industry based around these racial tensions. Phyllis made the conscious decision to take advantage of the political climate to sell products in order to gain personal wealth and power. It was easy to perpetuate hatred for races she never expected to meet, so now she has to face the realities of her actions in the form of her own son, who is a genocidal dictator funded by her factories. It's a stark warning about the responsibility of those people in power to be careful about the effects of their messaging and influence. It's up to them to prevent this kind of extremism manifesting to begin with, since they're the root cause of such hatred and never get punished for it. Which, funnily enough, is exactly how the end plays out. Phyllis is able to hide from her part in all of this and avoid repercussions, just like how Sprout isn't arrested or punished for his abuse of power, which is almost uncomfortably realistic. One of the other core themes in the new generation is the power of friendship. But this doesn't work nearly as well as all the socio-political commentary. The theme runs throughout as the protagonists band together to find the 3 magical crystals scattered throughout the world like some kind of
I have to
video
hit
game.
all of
This
these.
plot is incredibly weak and contrived, especially with the second crystal, which is being kept by literal alpha chat. They randomly bring in a DDR machine and everything just feels so tacked on. Even the solution
You're
feels
joking,
sudden,
I hit
as
all of
Sunny
them.
immediately works out how to win the final round. Is framed like she needs to just feel the music, so it would make more sense if she had been dancing around at the beginning of the movie, making her overconfident in this first round of the DDR battle, then the failure making her too self-conscious in the second. That would have made the feeling the music turnaround work a lot better and also fit more in line with the friendship and belief part in the story as her friends inspire her. As it stands though, it just kind of drifts from the intended message of unity within the new generation because Sunny does it alone and the others just exist in the background. Unlike the rest of the movie, this segment of the crystal isn't a collaborative effort. It also doesn't help that Bridalwood feels like a complete afterthought in comparison to Zephyr Heights. It's like they ran out of time, so it's not interesting. And also, despite being a group of smart ponies, everything falls apart because the magic doesn't come back with 2 crystals. Sunny quitting in the generic Todorov narrative disruption. Somehow, after all this, they didn't take the moment to think, well hold on, there's 3 of us and 3 major civilizations. If we got a crystal from the first 2, maybe there'll be another in the third. It doesn't take much brain power to put 3 and 3 together. The climax of the movie further falls apart as it devolves into a big fight between a mecha and a lighthouse. Pretty much the whole cast useless as it all comes down to Sunny and Izzy.
It didn't work.
Well, that was dark. No, but for real, the movie ends with a literal, the real magic was the friends we made along the way. I guess it works when the previous iteration of the franchise was literally called Friendship is Magic, so I'll give it a pass for once. It's nice to see them all come together at the end, and I like the montage of magic returning to the world. It feels like a very rewarding payoff, finally getting all these races coexisting just as Sunny's dad always wanted. But like with the DDR, it's very sudden and conflicts with earlier messages. From the very beginning there was a focus on change not happening overnight, but then the movie ends with change happening overnight. It completely muddles the whole concept of the narrative. And the worst part is that it's easily fixed. You don't need them all immediately coexisting. You should just end the film with the promise of future relations, since these kinds of rebuilds need to be done in waves, gradually phasing things out and repairing trust. Or, you know, you can just use the magic of the Triforce and everyone lives happily ever after. I never thought I would say this, but My Little Pony: A New Generation is a hard-hitting social commentary all about prejudice. Obviously this hoof-based society makes no sense for their ability to use stuff like pen and paper, but I guess we'll just chalk that up to them living in a post-apocalyptic Earth or something. I went into this film not expecting to care because of years of negative preconceptions and prejudices about the franchise. This is the entire point of the movie. It challenges you to overcome your negative beliefs and opinions in order to develop a more understanding and accepting worldview. People hold very harmful and closed-minded beliefs about anything, so shifting these conversations into this kind of context provides a lot of important lessons for young viewers about the world around them. It's a bridge between old and new, acknowledging the previous iteration of the franchise whilst passing the torch by continuing the spirit and showing that change can be a good thing. Something which is also represented by the change from 2D to a more modern, trendy 3D animation style. In this day and age, almost everything is trying to send some kind of message or provide some level of commentary. But to be honest, sometimes the best comes from the last place you'd expect. And that is exactly how My Little Pony: A New Generation managed to become the most hard-hitting socio-political satire of 2021. And I'd like to give an extra special thank you to my Diamond level patron, Fallon Cortez, and all my Gold level patrons: Alex Marston, Basil Disco PhD, Calvin, Daniel Shirzo, Francois aka Line Vortex, George, Sion Wagner, and Stefan Never Miller. Thank you so much for your support.
No. How do you hit me? Oh! Juggling ball. Oh no! Oh, it was a rotten apple. Fuck, I should have checked. Oh, they trapped me. Damn it. That's pretty bad. Do 1 damage. How do I change the title of the stream? I don't know how. I don't know how. Dude, the shield doesn't work on the dog though. I think I'm actually better off with shock, ironically. Oh my god. The shield doesn't work on the dire wolf. Oh, he has 3 claws. Maybe I should have took the shields. Oh man, it doesn't work on the puppy. Oh, you bitch. Can I have anything? What the fuck? actual fuck? What the fuck? He's like, he's weak. I don't like either of these. Can I trade it for anything else? My plasma blaster for a headbutt. Doesn't even fit. Come on, controller, work with me, dude. Oh my god, he rolls 6s, bro. That cat is terrifying. This is a tough floor. What the hell? I guess I fight the rhino, right? Do I want shields? Yeah, I want shield. What do I get rid of? Honestly, I think we take the buckler. Well, we can even take magic shield too. I think this is better. That's like fun. Oh shit, I don't have a thing. That's why it's better. Like, that's fine. Oh! They say, oh, you want that one? Oh, yeah? You want that one? Please? No. 10 damage 2-shot? With a 1 and a 2 though. That means I have to use 2 rolls now. And if I get that 2, what I do, I start in the buckler. Honestly, I feel like I gotta upgrade the Buster Sword. Just because more damage is damage, right? A Keyblade do sound nice. But also, like, what I got is pretty sick. Damn. I don't think upgrading System Shock's that good for me right now. Magic Shield or the Buckler seems pretty decent. Or even the Buster Sword. I feel like damage is damage, bro. It's just so good. It's just so good. I don't want to do this. There's no healing cure. I think we just gotta fight them all anyway. This is going too well. What the fuck? Let's go. Wait, oh, men 3. Shit. Oh my gosh. Well, at least I get to choose what gets locked, right? Do it look like I'm looking at it? Like 2 rolls, huh? Oh man, I'm at 27. 8. Oh no. Oh man. I forgot about that. Oh no. Oh no, I was double frozen. I didn't realize. I should have took my 1. Well, it can only hit me 3 times now. That's nice, I guess. Now that I'm paying attention. Ooh. Thanks for the 6, boss. Oh my gosh, he's gonna destroy me, dude. He's gonna kill me. Wait, can I counterspell him? Wait a minute, because if he rolls a 6, I can lock his dice. Hold on. This is tough. This is super tough. Hold on, this might be the play. This might be the play. Oh, you know what the issue is? If I put a 6 in here, then I won't have anything to put in here. Or I can't shock him twice. With counterspell, I honestly don't expect them to be hitting me that much. I really don't expect them to be hitting me too much. Fuck it. This is fine. Dude, if I lose, if this counterspell don't work, I'll be so upset. This cowboy is terrifying. Like, here's the first thing I need to do. Lock all 6s, right? That's the first thing you need to do, is to lock all of your 6s. Then, that's really for damage. Oh, that sucks. Now, he shouldn't even be able to touch me. Please give me a 6, thank you. I don't even care about that. If I still had double dice, I'd be able to do something with that. But... Nice! Nice! I don't even care. As long as I can do that, I'm golden, bro. I don't even care. Easy games. Easy games. All equipment is reusable this turn. I'd rather take an upgrade. Easy game. I can lock 2 dice. That doesn't seem that good. I would only upgrade Buckler or Doppel Dice, right? Counterspell might be nice for the boss fight though, and lock in 2 dice. If the boss is something that needs specific rolls, that could help. No, that's really good. Combined with Magic Shield. Maybe extra shield can't hurt. More shields can't hurt, bro. Because the only thing I'm replacing on this is... Plasma Blaster's been doing all my damage. 5 versus Counterspell or more shield, which I can lower the shield. Doppel Dice would be nice, but there's nowhere to put it. So it's like I might as well upgrade the counter spell, right? Or my magic shield. Oh! This is the hardest part of the game. I'm gonna go make some coffee. You told Hopper to beat me. You told Hopper to beat me. Oh, Chipotle, dude. Whoa! The scammer payback.
Who's out there? Who's out there? Who's that? Who is that? Huh? I said, who is that?
I'm just checking out what you got on the computer in there.
Contact in the unclaimed department. No one is available to take your call at this time.
How did you get to that hole over there?
They're working on a way to get out of here.
Well, it sounds. Oh, so what, you've been making all those noises over there, banging on the wall and stuff.
One shield or 2? Let's do counterspell. Fuck it.
You call yourself Conrad?
That's my street name. You don't get to call me that in here. Alright?
I'm sorry.
You need to mind your business. I've been working on plans for a while.
Okay, well, can you at least cover the hole up? They're going to think it's something that I did.
Now, when they come to find me, they're going to look and see that you were helping.
Well, okay, well, let's just hold on for a second. Is there a way I can maybe get in on this escape?
What do you got, Granny?
I have a couple Shiba Inu coins.
Shiba Inu?
Who are we fighting?
Well, somebody
Buster. I've never fought this one.
To my computer and access my account.
I need some cigarettes. A cell phone. Alright, Shiba Inu. Crypto's no good in here, but.
Okay, you need a cell phone? Okay, some cigarettes.
Cigarettes. Yep. I would like 7 red candles. Some razor blades.
So he doesn't use specific dice. That's
okay. And then so how are we gonna do this? Do you have a distraction? Well, how does that work to get out of here?
I'm not filling you in on all the details right yet. All right?
Okay, well, do we have a passcode or something when you need me to go to the hole? Is there some kind of way to get inside?
All right, we got to vet you in.
Well, honey, I've been going after scammers for almost 3 years now. I think I would be very well vetted at this point.
Nobody cares about you calling scammers.
Well, I know, because they tell me that, what are you really doing when you're calling them? And I'm trying to help people out, and here I am behind the bars.
Are you getting people arrested, or?
Well, I'm trying. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to save victims. I'm trying to save people from losing everything. I'm trying to get people their money back if they lose everything. We've got the fight. We've got the force. And you expect me to be breaking down the doors and Michael scarning everybody?
Listen, Granny, you need to shut up and dial.
Wow. Shut up and dial, I will. Shut up and dial, they say. Shut up and dial.
Alright, we're gonna dial some more.
That's pretty
Fancy,
good.
thank you for $10.
That's really good.
Welcome. Thank you so much.
That's
Thank you,
really
thank you.
good.
We do have some more emails that are coming in from folks. Thank you for forwarding. Thank you.
Buster was a buster. Buster was a buster.
That's a fishing one. I'm not gonna go to that one. I'm sorry.
Yes, dude. I'm so good with the skulls.
That's not right. Invoice. Okay, here we go. We got another one now. We're gonna be Monica on this one. Shout out folks on Facebook. Low Rice, what's up? Shanu, hello. Trudy, hello. Low Rice again. Jennifer Rose, thank you. Abu Zar, welcome. Thank y'all for being here, though.
I don't like the
We're
inventor.
gonna call this other number now. This looks like it's a Xfinity. It says Xfinity membership. So, yeah. So that's interesting. So we're gonna call it Xfinity now. I hope I get these guys on. That's gonna be outstanding. Thomas, thank you for the $2. Thank you for the force. Deanna LaBoy with the $10. Thank you so much.
Focus.
Okay, let's do it.
I can't duplicate a 3. That don't even make sense.
Number 25. Number 25. Thank you, everyone.
Thank y'all, by the way, number 25 live stream in the world on YouTube. Basis, thank you so much for super chat. Aniston J, thank you for 5 months, by the way.
Not the staff.
My
bro.
diamond folks, I'm gonna send out an email today. We need to get our one-on-one scheduled, please.
Not the
So
staff.
you're gonna see something on the community tab. Please email me with the one-on-one times. I'm gonna send out a Calendly invite. So, Donnie said, "How does it feel to be a millionaire?" I don't know what that feels like. I'm not a millionaire. No, we're number 25, by the way. Oh. Oh, jeez. Yeah.
It is a million. This is a millionaire.
That's true. I am not. But Vivian and Wilson are.
Yeah. Come on now.
I am.
You're never gonna make it to the arena talking like that.
I know.
You understand?
100 million strong.
Studio, baby.
So does that mean we're 25 times better than the first stream?
Yeah.
25x. They're not picking up today. They're very weird. The scammers are very scared or something today.
It's alright. That's the nature of the beast.
I got a tech support one right
Just keep stroking it and one of them.
Call is being recorded in its entirety.
Why? This duplicate sucks, bro. Why can't I dupe twos?
Yeah, hello? Did I get support?
Hello?
Yes, I have a security center code. Something that happened on my system. Do you mind helping me?
Yes, what's the problem? Can you just tell me?
Yeah, so I was trying to pay some of my bills, and I ran across something from Microsoft about like my credentials and stuff like that. Is that true?
Yeah, just hold on for a second, okay?
Okay, yeah. Oh.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for being on hold. I was just checking up, okay, because the update is called to the security department. So first of all,
Oh, did I call the wrong? I'm sorry, I called the wrong number.
No, you have called the right place, but the thing is that we need to make sure that everything is right, okay?
Okay.
So, okay, just tell me what's the problem. Yeah, just hold on. I'm passing this call to the senior tech, okay? We can
Okay.
just help work. Yeah.
Another sword. Another sword.
Thanks for being online. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So what is the problem you're facing on your computer?
Yeah, so I'm trying to do my online banking, and I'm running across some security center alert. Something about like my banking password could be stolen or something, and I'm just a little nervous. The security helpline, I called you guys, and do you mind like telling me what this is? Or
I'm really sorry, sir. Actually, ma'am.
oh no, it's not sir, it's ma'am. It's ma'am.
Definitely. So what you have to do is when you call next time, okay, you have to use a good voice modulator, okay?
I'm sorry?
So that is the best thing which you can do. You have to use a good voice modulator next time, okay?
What does that mean?
Okay, so what you have to do is, okay, you have to just go ahead and search on Google. That's it, okay? Have a great day.
Hello?
Getting whooped up on today. Sorry, my nose. Or, in the
I don't know what to do,
I'm saying
man.
no.
This is hard. I can also just use my gadgets.
You can run. Still here. I just had to. My nose.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, that's broken.
Better voice modulator. Oh, how about, you know what? I will take that. I'll take that, But we're gonna take that and we're gonna call from a different number with a better voice modulator. Change it, just like he told us to change it. We're gonna change the voice modulator.
I can't get a 6.
Right, here we go then. And a voice modulator, I've got another voice modulator for you. The Wilson Carter's coming in hot, coming in strong. The magic morph geckos with 2 pounds, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you.
Money roasted is not available at the moment, sending you to voicemail. In speaking.
What? What's the name?
Money roasted is not available at the moment, sending you to voicemail.
No!
In speaking at the
Oh, I should have used the thing
When you are
first.
done, hang up or press
Oh, I'm
pound for
so
more options.
stupid.
Yes, my name is Wilson Carter.
I didn't even use them. Oh, I'm so bad at this.
About my pictures, documents, and banking. I'm trying to reach the security helpline. Please call me back as soon as possible. Thank you.
We're gonna rock with this for a little while and we'll see.
I didn't even put anything on. Oh my god, I lost.
This will rockin' and rollin'. And streaming on YouTube, that's why not many people streams on YouTube anymore, because of course they have me on the lookout. It is what it is, but I'll PayPal now.
I can't do anything. I choked. Oh my god, I didn't even get it. I didn't even get it.
Jordi, thank you, Jordi Gallardo.
I choked.
Thank you so much.
There's nothing I can do. Why didn't I fill up my backpack? This guy stinks. I wasn't even pressing A, bro.
Susanna.
Could take a break.
Thank you, Susanna. Oh, again, Susanna, you're amazing. Thank you so much. Seriously, thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you, Susanna. Matilda Black, thank you for the $2. I appreciate you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for calling People Support. This side of Harry. How may I help you?
Yes, Gary. My name is Wilson. Do you mind helping me?
No problem. May I help you?
Yes.
How may I help you?
I think there might be some type of fraud that's connected to my bank now from you guys. Because there's a message about a purchase of a gun.
Of a gun?
Yes.
Which type of gun you are talking about?
It says a shotgun. I had a message about that. Yeah. I didn't do that.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Who ordered that?
No, I don't know who ordered that. That's what I'm saying. Is there some type of, I don't know, criminal activity.
Okay. What is your first and last name?
Wilson Carter.
Your last name is Wilson?
Wilson Carter. My last name is Carter.
Your last name is Carter?
Yes.
Like, are you wasting my time, sir?
No.
Alright, and can you please also provide me the email which is linked with your account?
Yeah, it's wilson.carter@yahoo.com.
At yahoo.com. Okay,
Yes,
no
sir.
problem. And what is your exact issue? Can you please also let me know one more time?
Yes, I received a note that there is a shotgun that was purchased to my PayPal.
A shotgun.
For $749.
Okay.
Do you mind telling me who did that? Because it surely wasn't me.
Okay, no problem, sir.
Sounds good.
I will let you know. Have you recently shared your email, your passwords with any third person?
I don't believe, no, sir.
No, okay, no problem. So just allow me a quick moment, like 30 to 40 seconds. I will get back to you, okay, sir? And
Okay,
I'll let you know.
thank you. And your name was Harry, correct?
Harris.
Harris.
My name is Harris.
Harris.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blaming on the holidays. Holidays. He said, I'm gonna make this here holidays. Good news. Good news. Good news. Ooh, new shoes. New shoes. Oh, that's so funny. Good news. Good news. He said new shoes. I got me some new shoes.
I'm testing out this. No, that's a kind of a Vivian voice.
Can you hear me, sir?
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright, and sir, I want to ask you one more question. Like, which banking institution is linked with your PayPal and the money has been debited from your account? You're saying with that?
Well, they're saying that it's in process, $749.99.
New shoes.
Alright. So,
I use, I don't know if you're familiar with Bank of America's.
Beanie.
okay, no
I got
problem.
me my
And I want
beanie.
to ask you, like, is the money debited yet or not?
I can go check. You need me to log on to my bank?
You know, sir?
Okay, just give me a second.
Sir.
Alright, hold on. I didn't know I needed to go to my computer for this. Just hold on, let me go get my computer. Okay.
First of all, sir, the thing over here is what we need to do.
Yeah, hold your horses. I'm logging onto my bank real fast. Hold on. Alright. What were you saying?
I was saying, like, we can also do one thing, sir. If you want a full refund, like if the money has been debited from your bank institution,
Yeah.
we can also give you the refund as well if you want. So, but first of
I'll
all,
take the
before
refund.
what we need to do, we
You
need
told me I needed to go into my bank, though, right? Or no?
just let me talk with the billing department, sir, okay? And I will let you know like what we will do for you. All right. But before that, sir, before you logging in your banking institution, I just want to say you that we need a three-way verification. Like I would let you know.
Three-way?
The eBay server wants to. A three-way verification.
Okay.
Like what we will do. First of all, we will credit $1 in your banking institution.
Okay.
Each and everything is also getting recorded. So you will get a request from our eBay server, from my billing department. But before that, what?
I thought you. Okay.
PayPal.
Is that the same thing?
PayPal. I will let you know. So I believe the order has been issued from your PayPal. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that is the reason.
Why is that a 3? That was definitely a 2.
Request by
What the fuck is going on?
So first of all, I want to ask you, sir, which cell phone you're using, Android or iPhone?
I don't have one of those smartphones, but I have a desktop that you told me to go over to, though.
Number 11, Brandon. Number 11, dude.
So what we need.
Number 11.
I just told you earlier, we need also recorded each and everything, right? So you would receive a request.
Okay, each and everything.
So what you need to do. Yes, sir. Because we will use that as the evidence that the money has been debited from your account, and we are also doing a refund to you, right? As you wanted. Alright. So first of all, open your desktop, and you need to download an application. Yeah, let me know when you turn on your desktop.
Well, I've already turned it on because I was going through the process. Are you familiar with online banking? So essentially, I can go onto my computer. I don't have to go to the physical bank. I can check things on through my computer. So I was just trying to do that.
Yeah, that's what all we need.
Okay.
So do one thing, just open an application, download an application from Google, AnyDesk. It's ANYDESK. AnyDesk.
AnyDesk?
Yeah, it's D like a delta, E like an echo, S like a south,
Okay.
K like a kitten.
Okay. Okay, just let me type this in real quick.
Hey, everyone. Just let everyone know.
Oh, I can throw dice, yeah.
Let's all not worry, dude. Politics stuff, please. Brandon works. He's my brother-in-law. He works in the office. He's right over there. So I'm not making political statements. My hair isn't a political statement. When I say Brandon's name, it's not a political statement. I don't care what anyone believes. If you believe one way or believe the other
Jesus
one, let's
Christ.
just worry about scammers.
Jesus
so please
Christ.
just know, let's not fight anyone about politics. So Brandon's over here. I'm not trying to say anything, so let's all chill. All right.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here. It says Black Friday, 27%. I don't want to order anything. You're saying I have to order something?
What did you say?
Do I have to order?
No, you don't need to order something. No. You downloaded that app? That application?
Well, on my computer it says order now, download now.
Download AnyDesk.
Okay. Yeah, I clicked on download. It says open link in new tab. It says open link in new window. It says open link incognito. It says save link as. Okay.
So where do you use PayPal?
It says anydex.exe. Is that right?
Yes, sir. It's the red color application.
Yeah, I see it in the bottom left. Is that right? Bottom left?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
It's downloading?
Yes.
Alright, no problem. Let me know, sir, when it's got downloaded.
Yeah, it says anydex.exe.
Oh, what is this for? Oh my gosh.
Yes, that's correct. Let me know when it's got download. Complete download.
Yeah, I think it's got complete.
Alright, so just open that, sir, first of all. Okay. And then you will open it, sir. What we need to do, you will receive a request from the PayPal server from Better Business Bureau. So
Okay.
if you see any terms and conditions, if you see any, like,
Any
options like agree,
I'm sorry.
yeah,
I just thought that was funny.
I'm aware of, I'm aware of each and everything. Just hit on the all positive options. I agree. I allow.
Right now it
I'm
says.
aware of this.
Yeah, right now it just says.
Why would I need nudge?
Okay, yeah, it says, do you want to allow the following application to make changes to this device? I hit yes, right? Like you said.
You just need to, click on all the positive options.
Okay, I
and
did that.
click on continue.
And then now, alright, go ahead.
Scroll down a little bit.
Yeah, it says any DAX new session.
Yeah, new session. I believe, sir, you will also see over there, don't show me this message again, and you would see there over 9 digits number, a number of 9 digits.
Yeah, it says your
Are you
address.
able to see 9-digit number? Yeah, so can you please first of all let me know that 9-digit number so we can proceed further with the verification.
Okay.
So you will receive a request by the Better Business Bureau. Let me know that.
I also want a magic missile though. This seems too good to pass up though. Oh, it replaces my spell in 6 though. Oh, the magic missile. This is amazing. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Sure. So now, sir, you would also receive a text message by our site. I agree and allow, and let me know. You would be viewed by the PayPal server. You would see that you are just getting a request by the PayPal server. All right. So just let me know if you see that.
I don't see it yet.
And yeah, no problem. So just allow me a quick moment.
I should have threw it. I forgot I could throw dice now.
Due to some technical issue, it may take like up to 15 to 20 seconds. So just be online and don't hang up the line. All right, sir?
You said hang up the line?
For 15 to 20 seconds. No, sir. Just be on the line with me.
Oh.
Due to some technical glitch.
Okay.
It may
I
take
thought you said hang up the line.
No, sir. Just be on the line for 15 to 20 seconds more. I'm working on it.
It's a cauldron. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Okay, so for everyone involved, by the way, number six, Troop G, I got it though. Moshi, thank you for the $2. We have a new member, Peter Gibson, thank you. Elizabeth Baker, thank you. I had to hide the screen because my AnyDesk is on the screen right now. So they're going to connect to my AnyDesk. This is a PayPal scam. They're going to try to do a refund scam on my Bank of America account. So that's where we are right now. That's why the screen is hidden. They're going to connect on AnyDesk, and then we're going to let them run the scam. So we'll see where this goes to. So thank y'all for supporting the stream. I mean, this is the highest I think we've ever gotten. Number 6 in the world. We're ahead of Doc. We're ahead of Doc.
Who the fuck is Doc?
It may take 15 to 20 seconds more, okay? Just be on the line.
We're ahead of Doc. You see that? Woo! I love you, Doc. I love you, Doc. But Jordy, thank you for your membership. Drew, thank you. Artet, what's up, man? How are you, man? Thank you so much.
That didn't slow him down at all. That killed me.
Trilogy's in the house. 18 months, dude. Hey, Ashton, congratulations on 400K, man.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Really not
I've been talking this whole time.
Ashton, congratulations, man.
I appreciate you.
Congrats on 400K, dude. That's really amazing. Big shout out. Thank you, thank you, Trilogy. 18 months, man. Ashton, thank you, dude. And if that's Ashton, I think it's Ashton. I don't think it's Art, but what's up, bro? Eagle Woman, thank you for the $2. Carlo, thank you for the $2. Fernando Gomez with the €2. Oh, it is Weasel. Okay, what's up, Art? How are you, man? Moluchadru, Artik from Trilogy Media, and we had a slew of incredible videos with the Trilogy guys where it changed the scam bait world because people got to actually see what's on the other side of the scams, not just the scam bait, but the other side. So we had this crazy thought, I'm gonna send Trilogy out to go knock on the doors of these people, and it was crazy. So check them out.
It says eBay.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Can you hear me? Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it says eBay is on my computer.
Yeah, eBay and PayPal, sir. I believe that, sir.
Yeah, do I have to accept that?
So that is certain. Yes, sir. You need to accept that.
Okay. I hit accept.
We are getting each and everything recorded.
Okay. Now it says eBay.
We just click on.
And then now there's a eBay Inc. It says profile scam protection. Is that right? For my profile?
Yeah, that's correct. Yes, I told you, sir. Just click on each and every positive option because it's our duty to let you aware, right? So
okay, I don't see an each and everything.
No problem, no problem. Just similar like that. Just click on all the positive options and let me know after you continue on each and everything.
Alright, well, I hit accept. And then I hit allow access. Is that right?
Allow access, sir.
Okay, I did each and everything.
Honestly, YouTube, I haven't dropped. I haven't noticed at least too many frames. That's pretty cool.
It says eBay Inc. on my computer.
Yes, sir. We will check each and everything. And first of all, do one thing, sir. Click on the first box. Below, I believe you would see over there the box.